mind.
Prime one, that's him. Scott, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball. You goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap with it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fan before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan, tone mob, a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops, I get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try to see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone out the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
Top of the top. Happy Friday, baby.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Let's get it.
Yes, and you are tuned into another live Friday edition of
Wait.
Your
Game.
Yes.
Gang.
All right, we get it. We're on today.
And shout out to all the wonderful participants last night for our awesome mock draft. You know what I mean? We're going to make that a routine thing here. Look out for mock draft Mondays to come back in full effect here with our man Spencer Guru. So we'll be getting that type of action all day, every day. And man, definitely going to take you to the streets, fill you on everything you need to know, updating you on all NFL isms. We got OTAs in full effect and all the shit. So yeah, man, pleasure to be here with y'all.
You know, mock drafts are fun and all, but I try my best to withholding like the urge to fucking it all up for everybody. We're like, oh man, why'd they do that? It's like, oh man, you think I'm gonna do what's right?
So whenever we see
we're
you
all
from the Mark Harrison, Kyler Murray stacks,
I ain't giving you none of my shit.
When I mock,
in that situation,
I try to do
we're
what
gonna like each other. I'm like, oh
consensus.
man, I don't want this person to take who they think I want right here.
Yeah, like when I mock, I mock like if I was another person, what would most other people do?
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes I like fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah, I love mocking. Before I started doing content, I couldn't wait until Yahoo opened up the mocks 100% because early in the draft season, June,
100%.
July, you only get motherfuckers that stay to about the 7th round. But once the end of July and August come, you get some drafts that have motherfuckers all the way into the 15th round. Oh my man, I love mocking, bro. I love to test the waters and see what's floating.
I think that how like Yahoo has that like medallion, right? So they have like, okay, you get the bronze first and then it can convert to the silver and then it gets better when like you get in like these like streaks and then the actual like value of your whatever that medallion represents, like the best fucking winning percentage. Like I think if you won like 10 games in a row in fantasy, they gave you a special looking medallion. Most of these people know what I'm talking about. I'm sure if you played if you played
around
Yahoo.
that big old head.
Yeah, so you get these medallions, and then I think at one point that was like a thing that I thought was cool.
They got away,
so I
I
got way overwhelmed with the mock draft version. So that was the first thing I got all the way to the max, whichever was, I think it was like platinum or diamond, right? So
the first season I ever won multiple championships in redraft, I had about 70, 80 mock drafts under my belt that season, that off season. So
I used to try and hit that mark my damn self.
Like part of the repertoire.
And I like how Yahoo will email you the draft
the
as well, so you can the results. Good looking, big bro, on my mama.
Y'all want to hear my Yahoo story and why we ended up stop using Yahoo in my home league?
Okay,
talk about it.
So, you guys are talking about like ranking up, and then like you have your trophy room, right? Where it has like all your past fantasy trophies. So if you play multiple sports, you have that also there. So it's like a digital trophy. Basically, it just has the year, and you get like a bronze or a silver or gold or whatever. So my brother-in-law had won one year. I don't remember what year it was or whatever. But every year we would vote to change the settings of the league when new rules or whatever, right? And then those would go into effect. Well, I was already trying to get everybody to sleeper these last few years of doing that or whatever. So we're going into what ended up being the final year. But so we changed the rules of the league, and then I renewed the league, and instead of doing it the other way, like archiving the old one and then renewing it.
It reverted back to the old shit.
So when I changed the scoring settings, it made somebody else the champ in the digital world. Like, we had already paid him. We'd already given him the physical trophy. But
it showed the record got changed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so I emailed Yahoo like, this wasn't supposed to happen. Can we go back and like fix it or whatever? And they're just flat out like, no, we can't fucking do anything.
They're like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I
am mighty Yahoo.
And my brother-in-law was bitching for fucking 3 months about his digital fucking trophy. Like,
I can't even open the app, bro. Where's my trophy at?
Like so fucking much. Like I got to the point where I was like,
about 2 months for you to get the damn trophy in the case.
I was like, and it was so weird, like because the trophy had already been there, and then like the league got archived I changed the settings, and then I started the new league, and then I didn't look right to see what had happened. I just kind of changed it and then renewed the league, so the settings would already be there. But you have to do that at a certain point. You have to kind of like wait for the season to start, not do it right after the rookie draft.
Before the year starts, the
right,
year for Yahoo. That's like
so. I did it. I was trying to be a good commission, get the ball moving early, and what it did was it changed the previous year. And anyways, long story short, digital trophy gets lost. A lot of bitching goes down. And so I just say, fuck this. We're not doing Yahoo. Everybody's trophies go away. We're moving over to silver. That's like, if you want to stay in this league, I said we're just moving over to silver.
They bring a different mentality out on some certain people. They value the trophies and the accolades so highly. I'm like,
but
anytime someone goes, you want.
That's why they don't want to come to sleeper as well, though. You know what I mean? Because you've been doing your Yahoo league like our ALB shit. Even though this is the 9th year for the live draft, that motherfucker, I came in that bitch in 2009. and no 08 and had to sit out a year because I didn't have a device. I was just off the phone. So 09 to right now, however many years that is, that's all on Yahoo. You know how you, like you said, they save everything. Tell you can go back 10 years ago and go look at scores and shit from certain weeks and shit. Motherfucker, man, I beat your ass by 120 points that week. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's what
Joe definitely reminisces all the old, like, hey, you remember week 11, 2015? I go, no.
That can be a part of it too.
I guarantee you that anybody under 35 doesn't give a fuck about that with Yahoo.
Facts.
Yeah.
So it's just
you hear that Sleeper start doing trophies and like.
Well, they carry on those
Champions.
pictures in
But you know what, Sleeper?
Tag, you know, your little
yeah. I mean, even they do it for the individual week. See, Sleeper is the shit, bro. You know what I mean? You'll get, you know, when Tuesday come after, you know, when Monday after the Monday night game, when you wake up Tuesday to give the points for, you know, the motherfucker who got the most points out of his lineup, who had the best lineup. Sometimes you'll be having points off the board. You'll leave points on the bench. Oh my mama, yeah, Sleeper be doing their motherfucking thing, dog.
Yeah, it's by far the best platform to play fantasy football.
Yeah, you know, you're waiting for that weekly report to come out and like, oh, who did this and who had the bench warmer of the week and who had the below expectations and was like,
exactly.
Who was the worst manager?
Yeah, worst manager.
When the season starts to get going, sometimes they're the first to alert you on some of the freshest news.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely another one that's also true. So,
and they make it easier for you to have a group chat. You don't have to have something outside of the platform to have a group chat.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's
just a tab. You just hit it. You're like, okay.
Cool. Yeah, that shit federal, bro.
Yeah, man. All the chat is kind of what like really did it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the points that I used also. I was like, look how nobody's really active over here in Yahoo when we message. And I was like, but with, you know, in some of these other leagues with Sleeper, it's like a lot easier.
Bro,
the smack talk board.
You gotta text the person. You gotta text your league mate, bro, to check his trade on Yahoo, man. On my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta have a whole.
I had to check my email to see if somebody messaged me.
Yeah,
right.
Sleeper, you can tell if they read your message and be like, oh, this guy just looked at it and ignored me or whatever. You know what I mean?
Man, Steamboat was so engulfed in the Yahoo. Like I might send him an offer and then I'll take it down. This is in our keeper league. Then he'll hit me back. Saw the email, man. You took that. Why'd you take that down? I'm like, you get emails for just even if I take it down. Like, who checks those emails?
Yeah,
crazy person.
Those would get annoying. I'd find them way later, like all the whatever stuff, like a whole bunch of them. Like, why do I have these in my email? They'll go to my junk.
Wow. Yeah, it really does. All my Yahoo shit goes to the junk mail. Fuck the dumb shit.
Yeah, they got a new update on iPhone where they broke down your message box into like a primary category, transactions. Well, it took me a minute to get used to it, but I like it because it filters out some of your bullshit emails and your more primary, shit you need to see. Only thing is, I just hate cleaning out my inbox, bro. I hate that shit. It'd be 1,000 plus.
It fills up your phone.
Oh. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But I think that's where that terabyte come in. I got the 2 terabyte iCloud shit. I want to turn that shit off though, bro. Oh my mama.
Hey, what was in Lethal Weapon 4 or the Lethal Weapons? What was Joe Pesci's character? He's always complaining about conspiracies. He's like, this is how to get you. This is how to get you.
Yeah. Okay.
Leo.
Okay.
This is how you get you. This is how to get you with the cell phones.
Okay. Shout out to Joe Pesci. Fucking
Smoking Joe P.
Lethal Weapon, bro. Oh my God.
Those are some funny, good ass movies, though, too, man.
Bro, just like break his nose for no reason.
Lethal Weapon was kind of badass.
Oh my goodness. You know what else was funny too, bro? Fucking what's OJ and the one dude?
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. Naked Gun. Oh my mama, that shit was dumb as
I've been wanting to watch one of those joints
like that.
Yeah, going with OJ Simpson.
The
favorite one's the 33 and a half.
Yeah, that's the second one, I think. Oh my mama. Remember he comes down the motherfucking wheelchair and down the stadium steps and he goes over that bitch.
Over the bitch.
That's when he's the umpire, bro, and he does all the fucking breakdancing.
The rail, he flies over that.
Wasn't that at Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I
That's when
thought it was.
the queen's there. The dude goes up.
Yeah,
and the guy goes up to catch the fucking home run or whatever, and his head pops off.
Yeah, that's some funny shit, dude.
Oh, that is some funny shit.
Those
yeah,
fucking
man.
when movies were fucking.
I'm watching that.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, I
I'm
might have
watching
to
that
go dig
tonight.
that out the archive somewhere. Go
It's
find
probably
it.
Those
on
when
YouTube,
movies were
man.
fucking.
Man, if it's on
dope as
YouTube,
hell, you couldn't get
I'm gonna
anything
do a
from
live
that.
watch.
Come on,
If
man.
it's on,
Let's
I'm gonna
get
put
it.
I'm gonna put it on my watch list.
Let's get it. Friday night movie night.
Hey, Leslie Nielsen was a fool, bro.
Yeah, he was a fool, bro. Oh, everything.
That's the
Didn't
trailer.
he play Magoo at one point too?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he did,
Like
Mr. Magoo. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he was just walking on the ledge of the building. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to Mr. Magoo.
Dude.
There's a whole slew of them. There's Naked Gun, Naked Gun 2, Naked Gun 2.5, Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Oh,
Third.
shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's like at least 5 of them. 5
So
or 6.
Leslie Nielsen, the guy from Taken or whatever, he's gonna play the new Frank Drebin for the Naked Gun reboot.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's gonna be
That
fucking
shit.
Oh, wow.
Let's fucking
Come on,
go.
this year.
Leslie Nielsen is taken.
Yeah, the Taken dude.
That's taken guy. Oh, my mama.
No.
Yeah.
The Taken guy is gonna be the Naked Gun guy.
Oh, my mama. That's going to be federal. I
It
can't
really
wait to
is.
see him in this comedy
Oh
element.
shit, that's hella burnt.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah. Man, shout out to Leslie.
Come on now. Facts.
What's up, Lee?
Well, the Vikings signed.
Hold on,
Hold
big
on,
bro. Hold on.
Give me my truck.
How many times we do this? You don't want the
We
drop?
got you.
Give me
We
that
got you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Top of the morning, big bro.
We just started pulling the trigger right away. Oh, I like Lee's a shooter.
I don't need to shut it this morning. Boss. All right.
Happening, man.
Well, the
What's
Vikings.
good?
Well, the Vikings signed their GM to a multi-year contract extension.
Yeah, because he's doing so great, not getting him any playoff wins, you know? Just
Yeah.
make sure you keep him in there, you know?
Well, the Steelers are calling around looking for one more offensive playmaker. They have been calling around for Jonnu Smith.
It's kind of funny because they had one, didn't they?
You know, when Tomlinson, when he gets rid of a wide receiver, they're usually just trash afterwards.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Unless you're Darnell Mooney Tunes. Yeah, I guess he was all right. WR3. He was kind of whack, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, well, I mean, who are they looking to get?
Mooney was with Pittsburgh.
Well, they were trying to get Jonnu Smith yesterday.
Oh, yeah, the Arthur Smith thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. Just leave him alone.
Because
I don't
the
either.
Steelers have 4 second-round picks to play around with in next year's draft.
I think they got a total of 12 picks in
Yeah,
next
they have
11 or
quite a
12
few
picks in
picks.
next year's draft.
Good Lord.
So they trade for Tyreek Hill? Fuck Jonnu.
Oh, you mean trade John for Reek?
No, like instead of trading for John, because the rumors are the Steelers are looking at Jonnu because it makes sense because Arthur Smith, you know, he was there in Atlanta when they already had Kyle Pitts, and he brought in his guy Jonnu because they drafted Jonnu when he was in Tennessee, and then he actually featured Jonnu over Kyle Pitts. So there is probably some validity to that. But like, why don't you just go after Hill then? You know what I mean? If you're gonna have Aaron Rodgers, in my mind.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything on the Mr. Rogers front just yet.
3 years ago, the idea of Aaron Rodgers with Tyreek Hill would have been like, oh my God.
That's true.
Time flies.
Well, the Jalen Ramsey Mike McDaniel relationship reportedly deteriorated beyond repair. That's the reason why Ramsey wants out.
Ramsey
Hey,
seems
Mike
kind of
McDonald,
crazy.
he's like 5'5".
What is
No, Mike
Ramsey?
McDaniel. My
say?
apologies.
Mike McDaniel, my man.
Is he looking for special treatment or like what does this even like? What does this mean as a?
He is the Stephon Diggs of cornerbacks.
Yeah. Well, That Stephon Diggs stuff is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get why would he have beef with the coach? You know what I mean? Have beef with the GM that don't want to pay you. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride for my man McDaniels over there. That's my guy.
Well, Ben Johnson would like Caleb Williams to clean up his body language for this upcoming season.
He's gonna get really upset when they start doing that fucking bear claw. No, that's a thing over there. They're gonna start doing it.
Well, speaking of Mr. Jalen Ramsey,
Bear down.
The Los Angeles Rams are not banging down the door to trade for Jalen Ramsey. They are basically saying they're probably out.
Yeah, because fuck Jalen Ramsey.
And the asking price
the
asking price might be a little high too, though. You know, Jalen Ramsey's still one of the prime players at his position. He might not be top 3, top 5, but he's still a damn good cornerback.
He's a top 12 guy for sure. Yeah, put him with the Raiders, man. They'll do it.
Well, Los Angeles Rams have made a positive progress regarding an extension for Kyron Williams.
Nice.
And they hope to have it done by the beginning of the season.
Sucks for all the Blake Corum shares, but like he just isn't as good as Kyron. So.
Yeah, I drafted Corn his rookie year.
Excited about Blake.
I could see like a 12 million a year type of thing. I don't think he's gonna get the Saquon 15 unless it's only like a 2-year extension. You know, who's not gonna get a Derrick Henry? And this Kyron deal probably has to happen now, so Gibbs could be the one who actually resets the market eventually.
What was that first Swift deal? What is this his biggest deal that he's on that he's ever done?
Shout out to my big bro John Tay. Appreciate you for pulling up, big bro.
Shout out to John Tay, man.
Okay.
Happy Friday to you.
I feel like Swift signed for something that was kind of like really.
Yeah, I think his was like $8 million a year. It wasn't that bad.
Well, the Giants plan to start quarterback Jackson Dart as the third string quarterback, but if he has a great preseason, he could move up to the backup role by the beginning of the year.
This is what you're supposed to do with your rookie.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just supposed to hand him the reins. You got to quote unquote make him earn it.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was a QB competition when CJ Stroud was a rookie.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the judge.
That didn't last long.
It's just funny.
And Browns quarterback Joe Flacco says he does not want to have the mentor label entering the season with 2 rookie QBs.
He just said basically, look, kids, you wake me up when it's time for me to play. I'm going to take a nap on this bench. Because that's what he does.
That type of talk right there gonna get his ass up out of there.
I think that's what he wants. He wants out.
100%.
That's also the type of talk where hey, look, y'all know what I mean. Y'all are the Browns. Get rid of me. Go ahead. Y'all call me. You'll call me right back. Wake me up.
Where's the landing spot? The Saints?
Oh, for who? Cousins?
No, for Flacco. Flacco.
I don't see any correlation there, though. He's already connected to where he has a correlation that makes sense. Like when you're elderly in that type of career, maybe it's for big money for a backup role. I don't think why he just said that he doesn't want to mentor these young kids over there. He probably wouldn't go over there and do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, crazy old man Pete Carroll says Aston Genty is off to a strong start, getting the most RB reps and excelling in all aspects of the game.
Of the fucking course, he's the old that they have. I'm excited for Genty.
We're gonna need a Genty drop eventually.
I text this. Well, I don't know if any of y'all have Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon confirmed cornerback Sean Murphy Bunting is out for the season after his knee surgery. So I don't know if you guys have him for IDP wise.
He tore his ACL 2 seasons ago in 23. And yeah, he just been having setback after setback. Poor kid. He was really fucking good that 23 season.
Yeah.
He had
Hey,
like
top of the morning to my Uncle Derek, man. What's up, Uncle Derek?
What's up, Derek?
Uncle Derek?
And we got Ian in the building. Ian said Giants will have Dart sit for the first year. It's why they signed Winston and Wilson. Going to predict Russ wins the competition. Jameis gets cut and he retires, joins Fox Sports broadcasting team. Shout out to Ian, man.
Yeah, or starts a church because Jameis Winston is meant to be in front of people speaking somehow.
I like that. That's cool, man.
He's an awesome.
Especially he started off. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Winston started off 7-on-7 the other day with a pick six.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
Well,
Ian,
we've been on record for saying that we think Winston won't make the team, and he'll be the one that I think ends up with the Saints, if anything, because there is a correlation there. He has been there before. You know what I mean?
Well,
Not dropping him for my best ball team just yet.
Yeah, well, Dolphins wide receiver. Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill says he's worked on increasing his endurance and has lost 17 pounds since last year, with his playing weight now 183. And he says he is a lot faster than he was the past 2 years.
Well, yeah, because he was losing a step, so that's probably good for him.
Yeah.
183 is pretty decent. That's around what I weigh, and he's about my height too. So it's like he needs to be that that frame. Can't be too heavy. You can't be too heavy and expect to still go that fast, especially when you get older.
He's kind of built like a little slimmer Steve Smith.
Yeah. And
around the same height.
I they're up close to it.
I think Steve Smith was
What's Tyreek, like 5'10"?
Something like that. Yeah.
I think he's like 205.
Fuck.
5'9", 205 maybe.
Damn.
Okay, so he definitely had the weight on him.
Yeah, I think that's a little heavy.
I did say skinnier Steve Smith because he's kind of like, not like super. He's kind of
unless all the weight's like in your lower half paws, like your legs and your that's where you get all your speed from. But I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, big old hamstrings. The damn strings is what I call them.
The man strings, yeah. Those things are, man, they are the worst. Whenever you tweak one, it gets pulled. You got a month and a half, and you can't do shit to recover. Like you can't.
And when it happens, you fall straight to the ground.
Fuck yeah, dude! You're grabbing the back of that thing. It's the worst feeling ever. I've pulled a couple of hamstrings in my lifetime.
I have too.
It fucking sucks.
Well,
I pulled a hamstring. I was doing one of those moves from Paid in Full. I had my leg up.
Well, I
thought they shot you in the ass.
Yeah. Well, the Baltimore Ravens announced that Ed Reed is now the assistant coach to John Harbaugh.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Neato.
And Patriots David Andrews is retiring as a Patriot.
Who?
Center David Andrews.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, he's been around for a cool minute.
Well, Gang Green's in the house. Well, Quentin Williams praises head coach Aaron Glenn for setting a strong tone of execution and toughness, and he's looking forward to a big season.
Good for Quentin Williams because he kind of flashed and then didn't, and then he was like a guy and he gets paid and then he wouldn't. Then he just sucked again.
Yeah, there's been we all know about the Aaron Rodgers situation.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, recently there's been at least one other veteran that had a similar experience with the Jets and the new regime in general. So I think they know who fits and some that they do and don't like. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that you really have to spend a good minute going through everybody that's changed over this year from last year. Tons of brand new names. So players, everybody in the clubhouse is basically learning.
Who's the guy behind Quincy that we should be like paying attention to? Because I think they drafted a couple of linebackers.
The leadership? Oh, what do you mean? The what?
Like who's bro behind Quincy? Because they paid Sherwood, then they got the other dude. They got Quincy over there. They drafted somebody though. Was he anybody of note like to be where we should pay attention to?
I can't remember if we did or
They took a linebacker in the fifth from the U, Francisco Moaga or something like
I
that.
think it was.
Oh yeah.
Okay, word. That's who that is.
But no, we also found one through free agency. I'm sure. Give me a moment.
You know why I'm asking this is because when you look at like the Cashmans of the world or the Sherwoods, like these guys have just been like they get good linebackers over there. They have this depth chart they don't know what to do with, and then they end up moving on from them. They go on and ball out elsewhere.
And Niners just signed Strat for special teams. He was on y'all team last year.
Yep, I remember him.
He was with the Denver.
Oh, it was Denver last year.
Strinad.
No, not Strinad, Strat.
Yeah,
Rat. Oh,
Yeah, he was a special teams player. Salah, and then whatever our special teams coach we just hired, they went and got that boy.
Yeah, I like that because our special teams was super hoot.
Terrible.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I'm just happy we have them though.
Yeah, it's like it's been a few special team players that they've been signing within the last few weeks.
I mean,
He said he pulled a hammy in Afghanistan. Brutal. Oh, damn. And then in that heat, bro, that's like pulling a hamstring.
Oh, my God.
It's like pulling a hamstring down here in South Texas.
Yeah.
Is that why everyone remember DeAndre Hopkins and Will Offler the fifth? All of them used to have hamstrings down there. Remember?
Yeah, you got to watch out you got to stay hydrated, man.
Yeah,
that's why
Fuller stay with a hammy.
They always say it takes a different kind of person to play in Houston, and the heat is just brutal, man.
The heat is different.
And when Fuller was on the field, he would have 30 and 40 point games, bro. Fuller would have some big games, bro.
Oh, you mean Will Offler?
Fuller.
He was
Here's my bad, big bro.
So much potential, dude. Like when he was healthy, he was killing it.
Fuck yeah, he was.
He was a perfect
He didn't
flex.
have small hands.
Perfect boomer bust flex. We were just hoping that he would survive the game, not because he did, but he fixed that drop problem after his rookie year or whatever.
He definitely ran the whole route tree. He was like Hollywood. He was like everything Hollywood Brown wanted to be.
He had he had a great route tree. He would get open, dog.
Yeah,
like he saved Deshaun, him and Hopkins.
That's why I hated him because he would die on me in the big moments.
Yeah,
it was nice.
I hated him too. I loved it.
Your whole lineage.
And then he broke a finger or something, and then he never returned.
Yeah, that was like
that's 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long ago.
Touchdown, and then broke his finger, and then it was like,
yeah, he broke it catching a touchdown. I think
touchdowns for early on.
Son of a gun.
Big Bro said, what do y'all think of the Polynesian dude the Raiders picked up? He used to play rugby. I don't think he played football, though. What are your thoughts on him?
Are we talking about Lindenberg? No.
None of those guys ever worked out.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
Did he tackle?
No, like to run the ball.
I drafted an USO somewhere.
If he's playing on the line or linebacker, it's a different story. I don't know.
It's
the size. That's why he's there. You know what I mean?
The pace of play sometimes is probably going to be the biggest difference.
He can get over.
The NFL rugby thing, like bringing rugby guys over, that's not an uncommon thing. You know, but I can't think of anyone of note that actually translated. And it's usually guys that come over on offense. So in this case, I think it's defense, if I remember correctly, for the Raiders.
If it was only that, if it only meant that you needed to be physical and capable of withstanding big contact, it's there's plenty of guys.
I'm gonna need 10 Samoans stat.
Yeah, exactly. There's the next football team.
We'll teach them.
He said he's a lineman.
I mean, a totally different game. You know, that doesn't mean that they're going to be a good football player. Special teams makes the most sense. I mean,
run and get violent.
Let him return kicks.
Yeah,
or as a lineman. He said he's a lineman.
Okay.
Don't let him return kicks.
That's cool. Physicality. That's what we need. I mean, here's the thing. Crazy old Pete Carroll, he's about that type of shit. Like, crazy old Pete is the guy who had the deaf fullback. And then they're like, we're playing in Seattle, coach. How's it going to work? Listen, he'll just stand across from Russ in the huddle. So you can read Russ's lips. He was a fullback, bro. And he was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
Like, Pete Carroll, did he not bring in the one-handed twins?
This is a true story.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
Jack Griffin and
he'll find a way. If he's
one of the Griffin brothers.
You know what I mean?
The Griffins, yeah.
those never really make the best. I guess special teams is another phase of the game overall, but
Speaking of
I don't
special
know.
teams, Texans special team coach Frank Ross just finished talking on the podium. He was talking about Jalen Noel quite a bit.
I'm drafting him.
Oh, doing like returns and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to be used as a return guy early on, in my opinion.
Do you think that he's gonna do all the things that Dell was schemed to do?
I'm almost positive
Let
that's
me
why they
do
drafted him.
all the things you want me to do.
He has short burst area speed, but he's like a thicker frame. Like he's not tall, right? But he is like stocky-ish kind of. You know, he's not like a pushover twig kind of guy. And I think Kirk being a like slot kind of dude, like he can do what Kirk does, but he can also be interchangeable and go on the outside. Problem is, like, they got two big good receivers, and then Kirk is a vet, so he's gonna have to push for snaps, but he's definitely gonna come out strong, I think, in the special teams return game as a punt returner, kick returner, and then eventually find his way onto the field. Probably a lot is my guess, because if Kaylee does anything like he's done in the past, they'll use two guys in the same position, like a Kirk and a Noel, out there on the field at the same time. You know, and just
Like a double slot.
Just mix it up, yeah, like a Puka Cup, like a Amendola,
and have somebody clear out for somebody.
Exactly, we talked about it a lot. So, look, Brandon up in the chat.
Throw somebody in.
Shout out to Brandon.
Motion, and then they just confuse the fuck out of the defense. You're like, I love the Rams, and
there it is. Brandon was probably watching the presser. I didn't get to hear what he said, but he just said Noel's a special teams demon. Ross just said that he's excited about his speed, and I think that short burst area speed is going to get him a lot of looks on like not obvious passing downs, but you got to pick up the sticks on like a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
he might be like a Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, while you guys are on Noel, Nick Casario said the wide receiver picks Jalen Higgins and Knowles fill different roles and were strong value selections. I was going to put
for
that
sure.
Yeah,
Higgins is the outside dude to be out there on the other side, take some attention away from Nico, hopefully develop the same way. You look at them, they're almost identical in stature. I think obviously Nico's a little stronger bully ball wise, but you know, Higgins after this rookie season will probably put on some pounds in the weight room, most likely. But you know, good route tree, good strong, kind of go up and get the ball type of guy. So that's good to have two of those options, because he really didn't have that other than Diggs. He's a short option kind of dude last year, not necessarily a go up and get it kind of receiver.
I remember when Vincent Jackson and Mike Evans did that? Wasn't that
over there in Tampa? Yep.
Get vertical. You know what I mean? Push the ball down the field with those guys, and then you have guys like Kirk and Noel underneath to kind of, you know, take up that space. That's great, especially like I said, Noel moving well, having that short burst area stuff, get open fast with a shaky offensive line. That's perfect for CJ Stroud. So we'll see how the chemistry works out in the OTAs and how much playing time he can push for. But you know, we can't forget Christian Kirk's pretty nice, and Trevor Lawrence just missed him like 1,000 times.
It's a health thing with him.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why you draft Noel. You know, Kirk goes down, you already have your guy there to step in, and you can feel confident with him because he was, you know, kind of pushing for snaps already.
Kirk's kind of smart. He plays like the first half of the year, huh? Maybe now he's on a good team to be like, all right, make it to the playoffs, right?
Maybe they interchange him, you know, and they kind of like they're splitting reps or snaps out there, and you know, and he kind of save the veteran a little bit. So we'll see. You know, they need guys that block. They cut Robert Woods, so you gotta work your way up there into the playing field with picking up you know, blocking in the run game and all that other stuff too. Especially if you're an inside kind of slot receiver, you got to go up and you know, snip an outside linebacker or come in and crash on a defensive end. Sometimes it's gritty work. It's good stuff though.
Well, yeah, Danny said, "Oh my bad." Danny said, Are there football fans in the United States who belong to the Ultra organization, and are they fanatical, crazy, violent fans like in Europe?
Well, I can speak to those motherfuckers in England. Are crazy, and I used to live there, and that was one of them.
I was like, maybe.
No, they take their football, or should I say, soccer over there seriously. And they take it to they kill people for that kind of shit, man. I've been there.
I was watching one the other day. They were like throwing glass bottles and chairs in the fucking street. And it was just two fan bases going at it. And I was like, it was like a Chelsea and somebody else.
That's actually my favorite team, anyways. But I lived there when remember when that stadium in Spain when they trampled all those people?
Oh yeah.
Well, when I was living in England, my next door neighbor was one of those people that was killed. He was trampled to death.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
No shit. No. He went over there right for a match. Came and he was one of the people when they had the stampede over there. Yeah, he was one of them.
Fucking A.
And
Rest in peace.
after that happened, I remember when I wanted to go with my dad to a game overseas, you had to have they started making rules for hooliganisms to see if you were a hooligan. Otherwise, you couldn't go overseas to soccer matches. You have to have a thing stamped saying you weren't a hooligan, and if you were, you couldn't go attend the matches.
Oh wow.
No, because my dad and I used to go over to we go to Wales or something like that, and we go to games. And if you had a red stamp, you weren't allowed to enter a stadium.
Oh shit.
So when you see these people, at least European teams, going with their fans, right? Well,
Yeah.
this is back. We're going 20 years ago when it got bad. If you have that mark, you can't enter those stadiums. You're technically banned from European stadiums.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. It's how they have the NCAA. Well, in Europe they have UEFA. If you're on the UEFA ban list, you don't step foot in any of those fucking stadiums. They have pictures and everything of you. You got to go through. Oh shit! No, it's not
like an FBI's most wanted list. But
yeah, exactly.
Don't watch
they'll make sure because there's a list and there's it's almost like a Bible, a digital Bible of you have to get your eyes scanned and everything. So to even go through through the gates there now at games. It's like fucking going to Fort Knox. But no, over there,
they're trying to catch James Bond. That's why.
Those people are fucking crazy. I won't lie.
Well, yeah, they have probably like criminal records, like an aggressive.
They don't give a shit.
Are we talking Australia?
They don't care if you have a kid in your hand. They'll fucking hit you, punch you. I won't lie. It's been a long time.
I'm telling you, I was watching one on Twitter or whatever the fuck, and it was just like a random fan interaction after a game or before a game, and they're like people were at the outside at the pubs because they just have picnic tables or whatever.
They do. And they take it too seriously.
One side of the street, they're all in blue. The other side's all green, and that they're throwing fucking smoke bombs across at each other. And then you see chairs and bottles, just then you hear the bottle breaking. But nobody ever gets into like fisticuffs. They're just fucking like gang throwing shit at each other, causing havoc in the streets.
It's like gangs in New York.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of Yeah. There's
They make
another
an
movie
agreement,
that
no
actually
projectiles.
focuses in on the diversity and on that island. That is
strictly knives and melee weapons.
The English Premier League, where
those guys, some serious shit, man.
They're right next door to each other, and they love that. And I don't know.
Has anyone ever drank their goblet then beat someone with it?
I'm sure.
I'm sure it's happened, Bogey. I can tell you some stories.
Seems like a Bogey move right there.
It's not like the NFL doesn't have rivalries in towns and that.
No, because you have Manchester City and Manchester United, and their stadiums are about 8 to 10 miles apart.
Oh shit!
No, I ain't lying, man. I know Manchester United or one of them just built a new stadium, but they're about 8 to 10 minutes apart from each other. And
Chelsea.
Those, when I lived in Liverpool, you had Liverpool and you had Everton, and they were about Goodison Park was about.
Did you travel on horse and carriage?
Pretty much. Well, Goodison Park, for which Everton was, they were about 6.5 miles away from Anfield, which is Liverpool. And then you go now. Chelsea would be, I think, Tottenham is their rival.
I don't think they call them miles over there.
No, they call them kilometers or something.
There it is. So that might make more sense, actually.
Yeah.
If you're talking about 8 to 10.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been over there. I have to remember all that stuff, though.
And there's real beef between all them teams that's within so many miles, Lee.
Huh?
And there's real beef between them teams that's within so many miles.
Fans take it so seriously.
Yeah.
Because you're born and raised to root for a certain team, right?
Right.
And then my father was an Evertonian, okay? But I followed them. But as I got older, I became a Chelsea fan. I mean, because you want to follow a winner.
Yeah.
Where did I go wrong with you, son? That's what he said.
Well, yeah, no shit. My dad looking down and saying, "What the fuck are you doing, son?" No, but no, it's like being a Red Sox fan. You're born into it. Okay, It's like being a Yankee fan. Hey, man, you fucking love the Yankees.
Damn
Fuck
Yankee.
you motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my face. No, I mean, I remember going to Yankee Red Sox games. That rivalry shit back in the day was kind of fun. I used to love that kind of stuff, though.
Just everybody yelling at each other with their super significant different accents.
Mm.
Hey, you
No, it's
fucking
more
cocksucker. Hey,
chanting
you
and saying,
fucking
"Fuck you."
cocksucker. Hey, you fucking cocksucker.
You gotta watch some of the words you use to certain
Hey,
people.
did you say? You know that's what I called them people when they had me
he's
held
like,
up
"Hey,
with
you
them
fucking
bracelets on. You motherfucking cocksuckers, man, leave me alone.
He's like, hey, y'all getting this?
Oh my mama.
My boss is a former Marine. That's his favorite one to use. Fucking cocksuckers.
Oh my mama. When I get
Man,
mad, that's what I use, bro.
words
That
I
shit.
used to use over there, but I can't use them over here because it can get really bad.
Oh, everything.
Hey, them
A
electric.
bunch of bollocks.
These electric, like we have like these Amazon motherfuckers. They write all the electric woo wops now, and them things be smashing, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that motherfucker sound like it had a suction pipe on it, huh?
You
That
ain't lying.
motherfucker is quiet as shit, and then when they be opening them doors and it go,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Oh my
Just
mama.
right now, they just.
Well, Dak Prescott says he's doing pretty much everything physically, despite not being cleared for contact.
I probably wouldn't clear him for contact anyway. You don't want just some dumbass hitting this motherfucker.
Yeah. And
Look,
Javonte
that's Dak.
Williams.
That's Dak in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
The standoff
And
against his
Javon-
receding hairline.
Bro, there's a picture of him, like, I don't know, he got like a whack haircut, and somebody said that he looked like I don't know, like a Cuban something drug. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. That's
And then
hilarious.
They said he looked like a
says
Cuban sandwich.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. That's cool.
Well,
Cuban bean, man.
Javonte Williams says he's finally feels fully healthy after his 2022 knee injury.
Finally.
Finally.
2022? That's 3 years, man. Does he even remember what he used to feel like?
Yeah.
Hey, big bro said, thanks for the wonderful content and in-depth perspective, fellas. Much success to you all. Have a great weekend. You already know, big bro. Love you, big bro.
Appreciate
Always
Same to you.
stand
Have a
up, right?
wonderful weekend.
What a wonderful, nice thing to say. Come
I know.
back
And we're just some
anytime, man.
regular shitty Americans. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Brandon said
that was an
couldn't
awesome
play
comment.
soccer. Brandon said couldn't play soccer everywhere, so kids would carry a tennis ball in their pocket and then anywhere, anytime, make a makeshift goal and start playing. Oh my mama, we used to have hoop crates, the milk crates. If there wasn't no hoop court around, we'll
that's
bust that
true.
bitch out the bottom and start hooping. Oh my mama.
Wow. Yeah. That's a long time ago.
We used to take shoelaces and plastic bags, fill it with rocks, then tie it closed and have the shoelace on it and throw these motherfuckers up to the goddamn the light posts.
Hey,
Yo,
is it true about the bike chain if you throw that bitch up there?
Huh?
Well, I ain't
If
never
you
heard this
throw,
one.
so I heard if you throw a bike chain up there and it wraps around that motherfucker, it's gonna make it short out.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's definitely gonna. The phases are gonna. It's gonna start to.
I shouldn't have said that, bro. Fuck.
Yeah. As soon as it heats up, it's gonna.
Hold on.
And
It's
on both sides, it's gonna spark, and then it's not necessarily probably potent enough.
Is it the
to
type of
take
metal
out
the
whole
bike chain is
neighborhood.
made of? Is that
You have to remember they're built to go through interference. So there's slack involved. There's a bunch of things that are involved to where, like, if something happened like that, it's not gonna take out the whole neighborhood.
Okay.
No, but like when it's cool because like when the chain when it contacts each other, it's gonna spark and sometimes it can be big, but typically it's not a big enough short to basically take out a whole transformer and
Oh, it might be enough to take the light out though, maybe.
Yeah.
The light.
No, it's built to be like I guess you might have to come over and reset a breaker, but it's okay. You're not gonna destroy the whole fucking neighborhood by doing that.
No.
Yeah, as a kid, that was always the rumor, but I had never seen it before, bro. Oh, every day.
This is the crazy.
Yeah, it's the same technology that they use in all these fucking places in Florida. You know, remember when they have those fucking hurricanes and stuff? They don't just automatically take the power out. You know, they wait until something happens, and then the system's set up to protect the rest of the grid.
Hey, you kids, don't try that shit at home. Please don't. That's what I'm worried about.
Browns, Deshaun.
Takes a lot to send out the whole fucking.
Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson in 2025 will make more guaranteed money than Chiefs Patrick Mahomes, Bengals Joe Burrow, and Bills Josh Allen altogether.
He's living the American dream.
Hello, ladies.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the American dream right there, man.
Hey, you see that?
Yeah.
You see that comment, Lee?
Yeah, man just got banned.
A man just got banned, or you did?
If I was banned, I would know, but I would not be going to a game in a long time. I don't have no.
My homie just wants to head to Europe and go to. He's like, let's go to Europe and go to a soccer game. I was like, I don't know soccer that much, but I'm down to go.
Oh, I got a question for you, Lee.
But I didn't know I gotta knuckle up if I go to these games.
So say like if a soccer fan has that red dot on his card, but it's an NFL game, but they be at them soccer stadiums, can they go?
That I don't know. They probably can go because it's an NFL game.
Oh, that's how serious the red and the yellow cards is in there.
No, you Bogey. What it is? It's like a stamp, right?
Like a passport or something.
It's a passport, right? When you go to these international games, you have to carry it because you have to. When you go to these games, you get stamped, right? Now, if it has a red
to prevent an international incident.
Exactly. So if it's stamped red, you can't enter the stadium.
That's crazy, bro.
Now, as for the NFL games, I think they'd be able to go because it's not a UEFA sanctioned event. If it's a UEFA or a World Cup sanctioned event, that's when those things.
Oh, even in the World Cup they can't go
because they're coming from different continents. That's why.
Damn, I didn't know that. That shit is serious,
so
bro.
Whenever it's UEFA. Anything to do with FIFA, UEFA, or
wasn't the World Cup in the Middle East this last year?
Yeah, it's
Qatar. Was it Qatar?
Oh, yes, it was in Qatar.
Yeah, it was in Qatar.
And it's gonna be in LA.
Geography.
I think we're gonna get it out here too, though, in California.
In California.
Yeah, on my mama.
Yeah, 2026 next year.
We're gonna have all the Mexicans, man.
Oh man, I would love to go to the finals.
Is gonna be thick, man.
But I ain't paying the money for that much money for a World Cup ticket. I'll sit on my
TV. How much is it, bro?
Oh, those World Cup tickets can be about a couple $1,000s. If not.
Oh shit!
You're looking at maybe 5 G's for a World Cup for a decent ticket to sit.
If it's in Cali for sure, too.
It's at SoFi.
Oh wow!
Okay.
The finals is at SoFi.
Are you talking about?
So that'll be the first championship, probably the only ever held there
for all of the United States games.
No, I'm talking.
Well,
I'm talking about
when
you get into the round of 16. That's when the tournament prices.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been to like quarterfinal games, like in Foxborough in Massachusetts. Those things, man, now they're out of the ticket prices are out of time. I love soccer back then, but I would not pay that much money. I'll just sit on my TV and buy a TV and watch it at home.
Talk about it.
Yeah, best seat in the house. I can never find the channels that have soccer. But I used to always go to the homie's house, like when my Mexican partners, when Mexico was in, or not when they were in the World Cup, but they were in like the finals or tournament or whatever. They're one of them.
Oh yeah.
And they would be like, yeah, come through for the game. I'd be like, okay, what time? They'd be like 3. I'm like, oh, okay. No, 3 a.m.
What?
Because they were like playing somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
yeah, because they're playing over. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Right.
like, bro, come through at 3. We rocking. You know what I mean? Like,
Turned up like it's
Yeah.
12
turned
in
up
the
like a
afternoon.
motherfucker. I woke up like at 1, like, all right, let's go.
Nah.
Food, drink, everything you need.
Everything.
Like it's the middle of the daytime. It's 3 in the morning, man. We got to watch our home country,
And see,
man. The
and because they
motherland.
real serial about their football for real.
Yeah,
No,
it's
they're
facts.
serious.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers get tanked before the game, and then they get tanked.
They don't even know what you talk about when you say soccer. They're like, what?
Yeah.
You know what else is federal too about the World Games? Like when the fucking MLB does the World Games. What is that? Every 2 years, every 3 years.
You're doing about the.
Because when I was in Arizona a couple of years, they was playing them games out there during spring training.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
when they
talking
go out
about
to,
the
like,
The
Oh,
World Classic.
Oh, the
World
Classic.
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 Yeah. So when I was
World
out there a
Classic.
couple of years ago, they were out there playing the World Classic games while spring training was going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because it's just before the season.
Yeah, because one of the Cuban players, he played in they played in the U.S. and that motherfucker, because you know, if you from Cuba, you know it's special shit. So that motherfucker did the dash and left the team. I don't know if they ever found his ass or something like that, but we sure did a story on him on my mouth.
Hey JD, just come out. Zion Williamson's been accused of rape.
Oh boy.
Oh wow. Zion do like them beautiful IG ladies.
He's
Oh,
heating
wow,
up.
Zion's getting in
He's
trouble
heating
again.
up.
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon.
Wow, that's some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
shout out to Brandon. We got Johnny in the building, man. What's up,
What's
Johnny?
up, man?
What up, Johnny Mittens?
John Mitt. That's what I'm calling him. He's like the John Wick of fantasy. He's John Mitt.
Come on now. That's hard. Pause. Hey, we had the biggest pause episode of our
Well,
career
last
in the
night,
Gin
that was
Wealth, and that
crazy.
motherfucker was on fire. If you get a
I'm
chance
kind
to
of
go
mad
watch
because
that
before that, I
shit,
think I held the record for the biggest pause.
man, that motherfucker was going down last night, man. Y'all go check that motherfucking Playmakers episode out, man.
That shit was funny as a
100%.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Thank
we
God
killed them.
Bogey had a pause shirt on last night.
Right. That shit was just, it was going crazy last night, bro. It was too fitting on everything. Pause.
That ID was crazy though.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Oh, well,
There was a band back in the day called the Bunghole Surfers, or was it the Butthole Surfers?
I think they're the bunghole surfers. I think
The
they're
Butthole Surfers.
called.
It was definitely the Butthole Surfers.
There it is. Thank
Butthole
you. Peacock.
Surfers,
I knew
yeah.
Peacock would know this one.
Cornholio.
I like because you know he knows all the
Then, like,
punk
an
rock bands
avalanche
from the 90s.
coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes.
Hey, that was the slap right there. That's the one.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The Butthole Surfers. They
Butthole
had some shit,
Surfers
too.
with rock.
We're talking early mid-90s. For those of y'all who were like, what the fuck is that? Check them out. Butthole Surfers. Check them out. I think they had a song on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack, or maybe another movie. I don't know, but they had a different song somewhere else.
One of them teen movies.
What's that?
Yeah, they were made famous by one of them teen movies.
Yeah, for sure. And then they had a video that was circulating on MTV around like 95, 96, I think.
Who was the one that did the rock version of the Eazy-E song? You know, the just stepped out at Compton soon, and I got, you know, it was like he was singing, and I let
Voice
the
of the
Apple
Hood
Boy
song?
play. I was bumping new shit from NWA.
Gangster at the top of the list. Yeah.
It was that long.
Something like this.
Yeah.
You wanna be
He's
my
in
six
in
four.
my
Yeah.
6'4".
So the video, they're playing golf, right? It's a bunch of white boys.
Horse.
It's like punk white boys playing golf and shit, right? In the video. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
What's the name of that band? Dynamite Hack.
For the longest, I thought it was Bloodhound Gang, but then I think somebody.
No,
corrected
I
me
think
at
it's
one point.
Dynamite Hack. Hold on, let me Google it. If I'm
And
not
I let the Alpine play.
you shit by
I'm like, man, they made that gangster ass song like super contemporary.
Yep,
And it was
it's Dynamite. The name of the band is Dynamite Hack.
You can still cruise to that version.
Yeah, Dynamite Hack. If you want to check that one out, guys, I actually sang that one at a karaoke one time and forgot that there was an N-word in there.
Yeah, but you're a minority.
It was a Mexican bar. Nobody gave a shit. I was like, fuck it.
You know what's funny is like, I just saw a clip. It was 3-6 Mafia. They're at Coachella, and then it's that the slop on my knob, a corn on the in the song, it's like a nigga dick or something.
Oh yeah.
It's the bridge. It's like a nigga dick or something. And then he's like, "It's all right, white people, keep singing it."
Fuck it, we got the pass.
Shout out to Project Pat, or what's his name?
I had the CD, man. I had that CD.
There was Project Pat. What's the other one? The skinny one that I'm
Juicy
talking about
J and
shout out to
DJ Paul, Crunchy Black, Gangsta Boo, rest in peace.
Gangsta Boo.
Oh my mama. What's up, Emil?
Canada in the building.
Top of the afternoon to you.
Yes, sir.
Bottom of the afternoon? No, top of the afternoon. No idea.
Fucking get it, man. Happy Friday to everybody.
In baseball, top of the inning is the start, and the bottom would be the end. Is that correct? I always forget.
Dang, you know how like we get elements in football in certain places in the great states of America, right? In Canada, man, they get weather football all day, huh? I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's badass. Beautiful out there right here.
Facts. I've been to BC before.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the only place I've been to in Canada.
Yeah, me too.
Tish Columbia.
I had a couple opportunities to go to Toronto, but it was just like when I was in New York and I was like, I don't really want to extend my vacation. I don't want to just go to Toronto for like a day. You know what I mean? Like, so I never went.
Motherfucker want to see that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I want to go to Montreal too. Montreal is one of them cities that I want to get to too, bro. You know, it's basically nothing but French. Yeah, nothing but French. What do you want to call them? Population like type shit. Oh my mama.
Yeah, that's when you're in Montreal. You hit that elevator and it goes level 1. Then it starts speaking in French after.
Oui. Oh, mama, please forgive me. Please forgive me to my French people.
Shout out to all the French.
Oh, my mama, my bad. But yeah, man, I want to get out there. I want to definitely
got the titties.
And my dog Hefe, he in motherfucking Buffalo. Like if a motherfucker go pull up on him, or if a motherfucker ever on the East Coast like that, motherfucker got peoples. You know what I mean? That's right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And Hefe, he done been to the motherfucking Caribbeana and the Drake concert weekend, whatever he called his shit. All that shit is like during the same weekend.
Fest or whatever it is.
Yep, that's exactly what it's called. All that shit run together, the Caribbeana and the fucking OVO Fest. Hefe done been there. It's turned
way to cultural appropriate, Drake.
No, bro. Right, facts. Want to take away from the weekend. You know that weekend is special for them.
Yeah, shout out to all the Caribbeans for real.
100%.
Oxtail anything is the shit.
No, that's not, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's a spot in Vegas, and shout out to my Stay Tuned Live brothers. What's brother's name? Shotty. There's a restaurant out there. It's a soul food restaurant, but they had a oxtail chimichanga, bro. And it had like yams and all the soul food mac and cheese. It's like a soul food chimichanga. I feel like we got to put that on the bucket list because we're gonna be out there. That might be the one meal I eat because I'm gonna eat a lot of drugs. Allegedly, illegal things.
Brandon said, I accidentally asked my French teacher to sleep with me one time. She was surprised.
Hey, you gotta shoot your shot, you know?
Gotta go out with a
as a young man, they don't really frown on it from our perspective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They'll
They'll feel bad for us if that lady does it, you know, and they'll be like, oh my God, she took advantage of that. Poor boy.
I don't know. I think it depends what kind of sexual harassment we're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an SHO.
He said, "What kind of?"
That's what I call all hands on board.
Right.
You gotta have, you know what I'm saying? He shot a shot.
All hands on deck. Pause.
Facts. Hey, Emil said Caribbeana is turned on my mama. That's what my boy told me, bro. On my mama, bro. That motherfucker, they be outside with that shit all day, all night. On my mama. And the brides got the brides got their heritage light type shit on, and it's basically just straight string bikinis, and you see cheeks and tetas and you know what I mean, nice thighs. On my mama. Yeah, they lit.
Yeah, I need that actually. Someone call Drake. Tell Drake we're coming through. Pause. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if hanging with Drake is the best.
Hey, nah, we got the next best thing. Remember, Emil said it was the Prime Minister, then Drizzy, and then Emil. Man, we don't, man. Look, man,
you know,
right there.
I think with all the things going on with Drake right now, Emil might have surpassed him.
Come on now. Everything. We got Emil on deck.
Prime Minister Emil.
Right when we get in this time zone, bro, it's a wrap.
PM.
Fall East Coast.
You East Coast on fire.
I fall East Coast.
Why you wear smelly eggs?
Whoa.
Necklace of fucking rotten eggs.
He said, let me get a sip of that. He said, no, that's toilet water. The fuck? I love how Redman just came through.
He's like, man, your breath smell like straight ass crack.
Whoa.
He said, talk over there. No, he said, here's a mint.
It's because he's drinking toilet water. He shows up in a whole fucking neck brace later, like, ah.
Hey, remember when he just started tightening his shit up?
He's pissed at him and just starts tightening the bolt.
Go over there.
Oh,
sit over there.
What up, song?
What up,
gang,
song?
gang.
Top of the morning. Happy Friday. Day off.
Yes, sir.
Day off for our man Song.
3-day weekend, he said. This is last 3-day weekend. He was telling us last night.
That's right. And we got a question from the chat.
CMC and Baker for Jordan Love and this year's second and third. Is it a good trade?
So we're gonna give up CMC and Baker for Jordan Love and a 2 and a 3. Are we receiving Baker and CMC?
Yeah, what side are you on?
I like that side better. I'm like a 2 and a 3 in an offense only. I mean, I like that second round pick. I'm not mad at that, but I just don't really like Jordan Love like that. It's fantasy. He's gonna be in reality, he's got them into the playoffs twice. But you know, I mean, he's had one. I guess you can make the case he was a QB4 2 years ago. Outside of that, I don't know. Josh Jacobs.
I'd rather have the CMC Baker. I think you get better deal for CMC.
And to me, it looks like the Jordan Love owner thinks he's a contending team, so he's definitely trying to upgrade. So, and if you do want to make a deal with him, you'll be able to squeeze some more out of him if you are the owner of the CMC and Baker side. But you know Baker and fucking, even though we haven't seen CMC since 2023, you know what I mean, 100%. You got two of the best players in that deal, bro. We don't know what that second and third round pick gonna be. He said this year, so y'all haven't drafted.
Yes, he did say so. What's the 2 and 3? Maybe we can put names to that though.
Ew, all of it is kind of just like, yeah.
Oh, and they might be first. Is it the first? I mean, is it the 202 and the the 102 and the 103, or is it a second round and a third round? As you know what I mean?
Looks like, and
a second round and a third round,
second and third, a good trade.
Yeah, that ain't worth it for me. Hell no.
Nah, I need to get like something closer to a first for CMC.
Maybe a first and a second, and Jordan Love, and we can start considering something.
Yeah, I don't even want Jordan Love.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. You got to remember, you know, if the running back Josh Jacobs is touching the ball 25 times, that's only going to leave about 25 to 30 pass attempts for him. And I don't know if they're taking the training wheels off him to allow him to go over them 30 times, especially when you didn't pay Jacobs. You didn't brought in that offensive lineman for $77 million. You know what I mean? The way that Jacobs' season was last year, I don't think his usage is going to go down. So that's telling me that the quarterback only going to be floating around 25 times a game consistently. You feel me? And that's not going to be a lot for him to overtake what Baker is doing for your team.
Yeah, see, that's the. I know what I said might have been like perceived as a slight on Jordan Love, but it's more he's not better than Baker. So why would I trade Baker for Jordan Love? I
Facts.
want Jordan Love when I already got Baker.
Them is facts. And Emil, if you are the CMC and Baker owner and you feel like you're not contending, you're entertaining these draft picks, you got to slap him over the head, bro. 100%. That motherfucker got to pay it. Because what if CMC do boom this year? You know what I mean? We know it, but I mean, with the fucking double E pick, and when Godwin come back, bro, they completely invested in Baker. That double E pick, it tells me that they they want Baker to completely, still do his thing once Godwin is gone. Not Godwin, Mike Evans is gone because he getting up there. You feel me? You got Bucky with the emergence of him and fucking Rashad White, but he on a contract year, but he did finish in the top 24. Like, they got a high-powered offense, bro. 100%.
Yeah, Levante David's gonna be the head coach one day, and they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
I'll be getting Jordan Love. Yeah, so he's the owner of CMC and
Yeah,
Baker.
I don't want Jordan Love. I got Baker.
And the draft ain't went on yet.
Let's go ahead and counter and be like, nah. What's his QB1? Is this the
Jordan Love, probably.
Or something? Like, well, it's a 32-man dynasty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Baker's
Jordan
better.
Love.
And then watch if CMC gets started off on the right foot and people are already out of contention but they do have CMC. This is their time to finally go like, okay, I'm moving off for dynasty anyways.
Facts.
And then if you do it in the redraft, what are you gonna get? CMC at like maybe the 5th round
In the redraft?
Yeah, 4th round maybe.
In a super flex?
Super flex, yeah.
Yeah, where did he go last night? That was only a single quarter. Let me go see if I can go find
Well,
it.
here's the one that we're actively drafting, right? And that's a super flex startup.
And where he fall at?
I took him at the end of the 4th round. So I got him at 411 on a dynasty startup.
I think Baker went like 3-6 or something like last night. I don't even remember.
Bo went 3-6. Baker went 6-2. I'm trying to find receipt. And C-Mac, C-Mac went at the 2-2.
I guess it's not out of the.
There's Lee messing everything up for us because he took Bo Nix 3-6 and let Baker slide.
Here, we'll pull it up. So shout out to everybody that was attended last night and fired that bitch up. There it go right there, Gang Green.
Hey, I don't actually think CMC needs a whole lot of practice, right? So what I expect is the preseason for him to pretty much stay quiet.
Yeah, they're just gonna see what he's got. Yeah,
yeah.
See how he's doing.
They already know he plays football, so
yeah.
Keep him away from an injury as best as possible, and then have him feel like he's 100%. I guess that's the biggest thing that we want out of a Christian McCaffrey is for him to feel. He might not physically be there, but at least feel like he's there. Even after preseason, some people are already kind of like banged up a little bit going into week 1.
Miss Facts.
I'm working on a Baker drop for Bogart right now. I have it shortly. Here we go.
Bakes. Bella. The fucking rooster.
That's a long one. It's three Rooster Pros. I'm gonna rename this Baker.
Bake. Bacon buck.
Yeah, I got that stack in the last one that we drafted in.
Let's get it.
Everybody was sniping my receivers. I was trying to get them low, like at value, and like right when I was thinking about taking them, they would take them right before me. So I was like, all right, okay, I see how it is. Let me get Bucky.
Buck.
Gotta have something. All right, there's the Baker drop. What other ones were we missing? We're missing some drops. Quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm fucking putting me on the spot. I'm gonna draw a blank all the time.
I had written them down somewhere, but I think they're at my other office.
Hey, the drops, man. When we be on the Sunday shows, man, that would bring that Sunday show, bro. Oh, every day for sure. Because of one of the players that do something, bro. Oh, every day. That shit federal.
That's the living on a prayer one. Always goes hard on Sunday.
Facts.
Come on, I need the touchdown from so and so here.
Come on now, on my mama. Facts. I was just somewhere in public where I forgot where I was at, and that song came on. That's the first thing I thought of is the Sunday show, bro. No lie. Oh, my mama.
It's hilarious.
Only on the GWN, man. The motherfucking mothership, man. We are taking over these YouTube streets, and for fantasy football content, man, we do have multiple shows, 100%, but we couldn't do it with all 10,000 motherfuckers in the chat. So salute to y'all, big bros, 100 and ladies, 100%. Oh, my mama, man. We sure appreciate y'all. Oh, everything.
I need to cut up some new bagpipes. I got to do that. Let me write that shit down.
We got the crooked commish tapping in with us. Bear down, big bro.
What's up?
Chopped and screwed bagpipes.
Oh, that's federal. I forgot about that. Oh, my mama. That's going to be so dope, bro.
We need some new season stuff. We got to change it up.
Federal. Oh.
Stay fresh for every year that we keep this thing going. We're coming up on the year mark pretty soon.
We're going to have to do something special for that year mark, too.
What's that? Oh, yeah, the channel?
We want everything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Hadouken!
Oh, I need the Ayukin. Thank you. Hopefully he comes back pretty soon so we can use it.
I hope so, too, big bro. Facts. Oh, my mama.
That one they probably have ready to go. I don't have to chop it. Let me see if I can find it. It's actually
I got a question, Lee. So a lot of these free agents like Keenan Allen, Nick Chubb, and whoever else is out there, are they waiting until after the beginning of June to sign?
I think they're going to be waiting for players to get injured and stuff like that.
So they're going to be waiting until training camp to sign?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought Keenan would have been signed by now, but obviously not.
Everything. I wonder why.
Hey, kiddo, well, I got you on here. I got a friend of mine who's a Rays fan, right? And I have McClanahan, right? I said, give me two pictures. He's giving me Blake Snell and Nick Martinez. McClanahan, I don't even know if he's going to come back. He's on the 60-day DL. Should I do it or not? He's had to be fucking 2 months now. I'm a Rays fan. I go, I don't give a shit if you're a Rays fan or not.
No, this is typical for somebody that wants to obtain Blake Snell. This is par for the course.
No, I had McClanahan. I'd get Snell and Martinez.
Yeah, I want Snell and Martinez.
Yeah, then I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because Snell can get in that hot stretch and be like dominant as anybody is in this current freaking maybe I don't know. The Skeens kid really came onto the scene hot, and then he's stayed right there. Very exciting. So I don't know if he's as good as that. But I guess if you talk about like the two Schoolboy and Skeens at the top, and then everybody else in the team, they're on that big ass fucking tier after those two. He's still in there.
Yeah.
And then the kid, he's just hurt. So Snell coming back and then regaining form for a Dodgers team that's pretty good, it's still valuable to me.
Man, I feel like it's too low.
All right, so I went back and we were talking a little bit about like GWN longevity. Our very first episode we aired on July 6th.
Oh, okay, July 6th.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
Yeah. So that's
Hadouken! Oh my
that's
Hadouken!
37
Get
days
it,
away.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I didn't go and count how many episodes we've had since the debut episode, but
I think it'll tell us how many pieces
Yeah, no, hold on.
yeah, it probably will.
of content we've done.
All right. So far, we have 181 subscribers, 258 videos.
Not bad.
Put in
So
work.
we almost, in a year's time, there's 365 days in a year. So we almost did an episode every day.
We covered a.
We're 100 days short. That's not bad. You know what? We're gonna roll a joint for that one. Fuck it.
There you go. That one's nice and loud.
Yeah. That's the old school Street Fighter 2 version too.
Come on now.
I feel like it was
Woo!
a pixelated Ryu there that I took it from.
Let's get it, bro. There it
And then
is.
I got this one for you, Bogart, every time we have Baker.
Yeah! Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfuckers!
You know, it's funny because every once in a while I work with somebody new, and if I don't know them personally, and it's I'm heavy in industrial maintenance, so sometimes if you put all your body weight into a big wrench or something like a ratchet and you can't break the torque, sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, like Bruce Lee said, you know, like there's a little bit of energy in expression, so like try like saying like Hadouken, and then like see if it helps you push that wrench a little bit harder so you can break the torque.
Look at this. Okay.
Don't be silent and then
Hey, you know what I just thought of on Street Fighter 2? That was an LS 400 that you would beat up when in you know when you do the bonus round. That was a Lexus in that motherfucker that you was beating up. Oh my mama. I just thought of that shit.
There used to be a shit called Fight Science where they would break down like the science shit behind certain fight sports. And there was a guy, so he breaks bricks and breaks all kind of shit. And then so they did it, they hooked him up to all the sensors. And when he was at right, they said, okay, now try it without that shit. Breaks his hand.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
And they're like, oh shit, there's something to it. When you add that expression, as Bruce Lee would say, right? That you add that extra you know what I mean?
That's crazy,
maybe in ninjutsu, they teach you how to channel all that being silent. What happened?
Yeah. I mean, being a ninja and then just a martial arts self-defense, they're completely different. Being a ninja, being a moving shadow, and that's a different skill. They're relevant because they're similar in different ways, sure, but it's hard to even compare a ninja and a samurai, right? Because the samurai really aren't trying to do anything that the ninjas do. The ninjas are the assailants, the people that are targeting high-ranking officers, maybe, but they're not like samurai who go in a big pack and try and take over cities and shit.
Song said he can relate, big bro.
On what? Oh, watching people. Yeah, Hadouken. Right, because they'll like the funny ones are when you have like some of the machines that you go through. They need a what's called like a second set of eyes to accomplish that. You need to be able to witness somebody torquing the machine's bolt down, for example, and it requires like this bolt to be torqued down at like 550 foot-pounds. And if you're going to use a torque wrench to, I've seen some like 6-footers, but like, you know, if you don't have that, then you check it with something that's closer to like 4 feet, 48 inches. They're a bitch, man. So going into it, you know, experience is good because you're like, oh wow, that's what it took to do 550. So you know what to expect. So you can get there quicker. But watching somebody who doesn't know what it takes to get to 550, it's like really get into there and like use some oomph and some energy. It's like Hadouken.
Hadouken. Big bro Dan said Alice in Chains Rooster song will be great for Baker. They come to snuff the rooster. Okay.
Yeah, the torque wrench is a good example too because I'm only saying this for a torque wrench. If anybody knows torque wrenches, they only work at the handle, so you can't use a cheater bar or anything to get that additional leverage. With torque wrenches, you have to grab it by the handle of the wrench and then use only your 2 hands and try not to move it abruptly because you can start to damage shit.
Yeah, one of these guys that I follow on YouTube that he rebuilds fucking salvage car yards. His torque wrench, it got the digital thing on there, and it shows how much force that you apply to that motherfucker, so you can get the right setting, like the setting like you was talking about on there on everything.
Yeah. Cars is different because I mean there's certain things that get torqued down pretty heavy. But in some of these like big giant fucking industrial machines and pins that are the size of, you know, like a fucking 18-inch fucking cam, you know, like the big giant machines.
Yeah.
Those require higher torque values. Like I was saying, like there's this one torque wrench that I remember that this forge had, came in a big like Hunter's rolling like hard case, like portable travel case or whatever. And then when you open it up, it was 2 pieces. It was like a handle and then the actual head of the torque wrench. But when you put them together, this wrench was like, I don't know, felt like it was close to 6 feet. It was probably somewhere between 5.5 and 6 feet.
Shit.
And you could get up to 1,600 foot-pounds on this. And that's like, like for something that's receiving a socket, like like for example, if you got like an M36, or like an M42, like that type of bolt head, and you're trying to move it with the socket at like 1,200 fucking foot-pounds of torque. That's crazy, man. It's I know there's certain things that you have to do because that's what's required. But yeah, we always found a way to get that thing to click.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Motherfucker, sometimes it's like, how do you get this shit to click? This motherfucker is tight. Why doesn't it need to be tighter than that?
I'm working on the new bagpipes right now as we speak.
Oh, fella.
Hey, Jose, come over here. I need your forklift to fucking push on this thing real quick. I just want to know I get there and it clicks. It's not the right way to do things. But that shit will push it fucking it'll click.
Click clack.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Under Armour used to do that click clack.
Facts. I remember that. Was that Ray Lewis?
There's a bunch of folks in on that, but yeah, I think he was in one of those.
Everything.
Let's see, download. Just downloaded a track. I'm gonna cut it. I don't think I have to chop and screw this one because it's actually funny. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm just gonna shorten it. I don't think it's copyrighted because it's just like some dude doing a rendition. It was recorded. Just there we go. Let's just hit in right there.
Yeah, good old days of industrial maintenance. What I do now is nothing like that. I don't handle equipment that needs to be like fucking crazy. Stuff that gets that receives 500 plus foot-pounds of torque. That stuff, it's like permanent structure stuff, where a lot of the daily maintenance and preventive maintenance and anything that pops up usually on the equipment that I work on is much more fragile. Doesn't need to be aggressively torqued like that.
Yeah, that is a lot worse. Oh, mama.
Yeah, I've seen some over torquing situations where you just fucking break that fucking shit. It shears it right off. You're like, whoa. You're like, well, I guess something like there's like catastrophic failure in the metal itself somewhere, or bolts in particular. They typically, if you apply some sort of torque to them, that's like the next time you take the machine apart, you're supposed to replace that, and then just take that bolt and send it somewhere to get like NDT tested and shown that it's going to be structurally sound, and then it'll go back, and then you can replace it for the next situation.
That testing that you talked about, is that a heat test?
No, this is a non-destructive testing. So heating metal will destroy it.
Okay.
After it's been tempered and like cooled, you're not really gonna throw it into a heating situation anymore, expecting it to gain a significant amount of strength. It's gonna lose strength, but sometimes what we'll do with stuff, and when we heat it after the fact, is to break torque on the nut and the bolt itself. So we'll apply a bunch of heat to the bolt, and then hopefully it'll expand and break away some of the corrosion that might be built up, or some sort of tension in there. Expand the nut so it can like expand off the bolt.
Sorry, kiddo.
Yeah, pause. Yeah, you know what? During the season, when we're you'll notice like all these football. It's like, I don't know why they don't have to say pause every freaking.
Oh man, everything they say.
Everything in football is like,
we're open up a big hole and insert it here.
Opening up a big hole for his guy.
Looks like the quarterback just put his hands under the center.
He's got his hands from the rear.
What did you just say?
Troy Aikman was the GOAT at this.
Oh yeah,
like the wow shit.
I think he did it on purpose, or maybe not, man.
Yeah. I can't think of a good example. There was one that had me dying. I think Peacock might have sent it to us last year. Or it might have been the kid. It was one of y'all.
Yeah, I sent it. It was one of my late night specials.
He was like, "Oh, he's coming right down their throat."
Oh no!
He was like, "Oh,
what?"
They're opening up for him, and he's coming right down their throat.
Yeah, something like that.
It was wild.
What the fuck? You said that was Aikman?
That's not even an exaggeration. That's just facts right there.
Oh my goodness. He knew exactly what he was doing with that one. He had
Real
that in the
talk.
tuck.
Oh, it's so
And then
bad.
Joe Buck, he knows what's going on.
Hey, and I find myself, I don't pay attention to what they say a lot of the time. So I'm just watching the game, you know. I'm like, oh, there goes the play.
I usually have the volume down, and I turn it up when I don't know what happened. I go, what's that? And I hope for them to like point it out, like, oh, this was the flag. Oh, what's the flag for? And I turn it up, and I'm like, and then, especially when it's Troy Aikman, he doesn't know anything was going on.
Yeah.
Until they show him the replay.
Well,
I don't know if that's a flag right there, Joe. Then they show him the replay. Well, here it is at the top of the route.
As a matter of fact, Lee probably feels the same way as I do because we both we're pretty new at this stuff. But this was my first year where I literally didn't watch any game with fucking volume on, unless I was like laying in this bedroom watching.
Oh yeah, Lee. We always gotta tell Lee, turn it down, Lee.
Dude, yeah, I didn't. I watched a lot of football with no fucking volume.
No,
it was different.
Too.
Yeah.
It is different because like when the crowd goes crazy too, and you go, "Oh no, he's scrambling," or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to say it in your head. God damn it!
Yeah, even at a bar and stuff, like certain establishments, they'll have at least like
they'll have
like if there's multiple TVs, they'll sometimes have the main game right on the big TV, and then the volume on for that game.
Yep.
And
we used to go watch games at Dave and Buster's all the time, or like Buffalo Wild Wings, and that'd be they would have Buffalo was cool because they would have the big old wall TV, and that one would have Red Zone on it, and they would have the audio on Red Zone, and it'd be like, cool. Everyone here plays fantasy. Like,
yeah. And that's another thing I was thinking about earlier. We were talking about fantasy football, and in my mind, I scroll off just like everybody. So I'm going like, man, that's different. It was Guccini reminiscing on the Yahoo League, and he remembers when he was doing all this shit on the phone only in 2009, and now how it's really hard to draft on a phone, and that's a true story. So like, if you're,
I mean, we
I
didn't exactly
I
have
just can relate, and I'm like, think about like all the people that I've met outside of just even playing fantasy football out in the real world, where I'm like, oh shit, so you play fantasy football, fantasy sports in general for the NFL is probably one of the secret outliers for their success. They won't admit it. They'll secretly go, oh, we know that you guys like this a little bit, but they're not going to go out there and admit that, like, damn, fantasy football is really keeping a lot of fans engaged. And if it wasn't for fantasy football, we might be losing out on like a very, very high percentage and not even know it.
And fantasy football managers, they tune in not only to the red zone, but they tune in to other games that they're not fans of the team. You feel me? Because you want to watch a whole game of one of your favorite players, or if you ain't got that player, you want to see what this motherfucker been doing. You know what I mean? So
it could be the most boring Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night that I have nothing tied to but fantasy, and I'm just watching my one player because I need 17 points or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
It's facts.
Damn.
It's funny too, because like that's one thing. Like the red zone, I didn't see commercials for years, except for outside of primetime games. You know what I mean? Just nonstop.
Fuck them commercials. I hate commercials, bro.
Me too.
Oh,
they make me hungry.
Yeah, they know what they're doing with that.
This fucking fly.
Like one of them commercials. It's I forgot. It's a couple of known motherfuckers in the commercial, but the commercial, like, bro, they did not invent NFL for wings because there's a lot of teams after birds and shit. Oh, everything. Talking about wings.
It's like
everything. Because wings is meant for Sunday too. So that's what he was talking about.
How many players are named after food?
Huh?
Like, and it was Jerry Rice.
He's
like, oh shit. Rice.
Come on now.
That's that Hulu shit.
Right.
Yeah. That's the one. Flies want to come in here, you're gonna get high. Then find your ass in one of them spider webs. Spider webs are my allies. Do mosquitoes get caught in spider webs like that?
I never
Of course
really
they
seen
do.
that happen.
Yeah,
I've seen those big ones, those
Yeah,
big
I've seen big
mosquito
ones.
eaters.
Oh,
or
the
whatever you
mosquito
call them.
eaters? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them motherfuckers for show in webs.
Yeah, and the more they squirm around, the more they're dead meat.
Shake up the whole joint, huh? And that spider's like, all right, it's time to eat, y'all.
And no, that spider just.
I don't know why the
goes
spider
around, just
sounded
goes-
like the guy from Family Guy. Something's caught in my little web.
Oh, bruh.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat, y'all.
It's time to go in my little cocoon.
Oh my goodness.
You're right.
What is Peter's son's name?
Brian.
Brian.
Oh my goodness, that old dude.
that neighbor
No,
stays
Brian's
trying
the
to fuck
dog.
Brian.
Chris is his son.
Oh, Chris. He
Oh,
loves
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, Brian's the dog.
Yeah, he loves Chris, bro. Oh my mama.
Come here, Chris.
Bruh. What the fuck?
That voice is so funny.
It's just creepy.
It's like creepy petty. Creepy
Oh
pedo.
man.
Family Guy is a fool with it. So, what is it called? Every so often, if I'm just sad, I'll just watch him fighting the chicken. That shit's hilarious.
One of my favorite ones is when Stewie and Brian bet. And fucking Brian didn't want to pay Stewie.
Oh,
Time Stewie seen him, he was
They go,
tearing
oh,
him up
oh,
like
he
the
shakes him with
mafia.
the fucking cut, remember?
Man, he was, bruh, oh, everything.
Oh, you don't like that, Brian? Oh, you know what I don't like? Owing me money. You owing me money.
Right. Facts.
Have my money tomorrow. Hey, Stewie's a fool with it. He's like, so what is his backstory supposed to be? He's like a Englishman reincarnated.
Fuck, I forgot, bro.
And where are they supposed to be from? Rhode Island?
Yeah, somewhere in New England. Oh, everything.
They had this skit. They were like, what's more worse, women from Rhode Island or women from Boston? And it's like, then it shows the women from Boston, and then she's getting racked. It's like, oh, harder. But yeah, I guess Rhode Island's like right there too, right? That's like part of New England.
Oh, everything.
What is it? Is it New Hampshire? So you have
What's
like
that?
Massachusetts, Connecticut.
What is New England considered, Lee?
Oh, the tri-state.
Tell us what 3 states.
No, it's not the tri-state.
What the hell? The tri-state?
New England is not the tri-state. The tri-state is like Washington, D.C., or it's like Washington, New York, New Jersey, right?
What? No.
Okay,
The
I might be wrong
tri-state.
about that.
Oh, hell no. The tri-state is New York, northern New Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're talking about what's New England.
New England?
what-
Oh, that's like Rhode Island, Massachusetts. I think it's Connecticut, if I'm sure.
There you go. He's like, no, it's the tri-state, definitively. I was like, no, it's not. Then he tells me the same answer. I love it. Yeah, okay, New England. There it is. That's not
I want
fair.
some
That's tri-state.
chowder.
Chowder. Get the chowder out, bitch.
They got
Johnny
3
said
states.
Washington isn't a state. Facts. The fucking
Dude,
district.
Where's New Hampshire?
New
I
Hampshire.
was just throwing New Hampshire there because it has new in it.
It's just below Massachusetts.
I'm so bad at geography. In elementary school, we had a painted on United States map, like painted on like the like next to the basketball court. So then this is where we would test the states. You'd be like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you'd be like Texas, and you go stand on Texas and then say the fucking
The capital.
the capital. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's federal.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then
good
you
at
did.
that shit when I was
Yeah, I
younger.
was so bad at that shit. When you get clumped up in that little area, you're like, fuck, what is? But see, they're not labeled though. You know what I mean? So you're like, and they're all different color coded and shit. It's pretty cool. Back when it would rain, we would run across that shit and slide.
Nope.
Yes, I think in 5th grade, that's when you they teach you about the geography, right? I learned my shit from Animaniacs.
Oh yeah, they had a song.
Yeah, like the capitals song or the states and capitals song. Wacko, I mean, Yakko used to be gassing, bro. Yakko was the smart one and he didn't wear a shirt. And apparently his brother just wore a shirt, no pants. You know,
Cartoon logic, man.
Daddy. He was like Wacko was like he was like a member of the Beatles somehow, like accent wise.
Oh, here we go. New England is 6 states: Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island.
Well, I nailed it with New Hampshire. I was just guessing.
New Hampshire, is that where Sleepy Joe is from?
Huh?
Is Sleepy Joe from New Hampshire?
No, he's from Delaware.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm from Delaware.
Altogether, they are smaller
Wayne's
than
World?
Kansas. That's crazy. I didn't know them motherfuckers was that small, bro. Pause.
Yeah.
Man, when I lived in Massachusetts, I lived in the largest town in the state.
Is that right?
Yeah, I lived in Framingham, which is almost the size of Boston.
Wow.
Is it like a suburb?
Yeah, you can say
not...
that. I lived in Middlesex County. That's all. I remember that. Middlesex County. There's Essex County. There's
Middle chest?
Middlesex. Like sex, Middlesex.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. There's a place called Middlesex.
Ask Johnny Mitten. It's called Middlesex County. It's Framingham, Natick, Hopkinton, Holliston. Yeah, ask him. It's Middlesex County. You have Essex County, Middlesex.
Honky Town?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You say Honky Ton, but is it Honky Town?
Hopkinton. Hopkinton.
Okay.
Like
there's something going on over there. Hold on. Tell me more about Middlesex County.
Okay, yeah, and tell me.
This sounds made up.
No, that's a Donnie
true,
Darko, isn't it? The Donnie Darko town, where the I don't know if you ever watched that movie.
Very intense, very sexual.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't Middlesex, wasn't it?
Yeah, Middlesex County. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, Framingham is not a bad place. Well, it was back when I grew up there.
Is that where the
Sex downtown? It was pretty bad.
Are the Sex Pistols from there?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh, it's a group. My bad.
Yeah. I think I want to say, is it an all girl band? I can't remember if the Sex Pistols are a girl band. From like the 70s,
Sex Pistols were from 80s. England, if I recall.
Middlesex.
Middlesex.
They just couldn't really decide. They're like, yeah, I kind of want to do it. You're like, hey, meet me halfway. There's probably a lot of weird stuff that goes down in Middlesexton.
Doug Flutie's from Natick, Massachusetts.
And then there's Naked, Massachusetts.
Natick.
Oh, I thought you said I have like the worst. I have like the worst selective hearing. I was like, wait a second. So they have Middlesex, then they have Naked Town.
It's considered Natick, but they say Natick.
They start correcting everyone.
Yep.
Hi, I'm looking for Native Town. No, it's Native.
Or you can say, what's some of the towns?
What are you talking about, you weirdo? It's pronounced Native.
You weirdo. There's Newton. There's Somerville.
I asked my cousin.
Lexington. There's Fitchburg. Bro, you know what Fitchburg is?
Yeah. Shout out to Matty Law. That's where Matty Law from.
Yeah.
He from Fitchburg, Mass. It goes down
Fitchburg,
over there.
Massachusetts. That's where the friggin' Wahlbergs came from in that area.
Oh, word? Oh, no wonder he hella proud.
They were from Dorchester, though.
You know what's crazy? Is Matty Law was the only real deal New England Patriots fan I knew, right? And he always be talking shit. Tom Brady, he's the guy. Talking shit. I'm like, man, shut up. But I'm like, oh, that's really how they are. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, how could you argue with him? He's probably like 30 now. So that means his whole life he was just like talking that shit.
Johnny
You know what I
Mittens
mean? Like, we're the best.
Middlesex County is just north of Butt Sex County.
Butt sex? Damn.
We're continuing from last night's show, the theme of last night's
Hold
show.
on, there's a butt sex county. God damn.
Oh shit.
No, there's not.
Yes, I'm Sheriff Hawk, Sheriff Mike Hawk from Butts. I'm Sheriff Mike Hawk from
Oh,
Butts
bruh.
County. Yes, it's not some of my best work, but it'll suffice.
JD, I was going through my stuff. Look, I found my.
It don't matter how
old
grown I am. I'm
Massachusetts
still
ID.
gonna be immature.
That's how young I was.
But it's
Hey,
funny.
height, put your thumb over the woo wop.
Yeah.
Oh, the numbers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
come on,
yeah,
B.
yeah. There you go. Okay.
That's my. Oh, that's. Oh, what year was this?
Hey, Lee,
This
just
was
tell us your social security already, man.
Luckily, it's all hidden. I don't have that on mine. Thank God.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Bryce Huff to the Niners.
Are
That was
you
a rumor
serious?
too. That was a rumor. Let's go. Good looking
Bryce
candlestick.
Huff?
I like that a lot. You know what that
Puffy,
is
puffy.
too, right? It's to have like just a rotational pass rusher who's purely going to rush the passer because our new guy, Michael, is it Michael?
Akil.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael. There you
Michael
go.
Williams.
Not to be confused with Michael Williams, right? Michael Williams. He's like an edge setter. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This is I like this. This is a good addition, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that, bro.
He was clearly disgruntled over there with the Jets. Oh no, he went from the Jets to the Eagles. Excuse me.
Yep.
Clearly disgruntled with the Eagles. That's so crazy because they got rid of Josh Sweat too. Who's their edges now over there in Philly?
Shit. Bro.
The world may never know.
Maybe they're gonna use motherfucking jihad.
Just hey, Lee, can you look that up, Lee, and see what we paid for old Bryce Huffy?
I'll take a look right now.
I had a Huffy back in the days.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had the one, and it had like 6 gears, and then in the middle it had a stick shift. You just pull it down.
Oh yeah, I had that. That bike got stolen while I was playing Street Fighter, bro. Why you bringing up bad memories?
You remember those Huffies, right?
Man, that motherfucker got stolen and while I was playing Street Fighter.
Oh, come on.
I had that bike for about a week.
Hey, the Huffies went crazy,
That
bro.
exact bike you talking about, bro. That shit hurts.
The one with the handle.
Oh, my mama, the little stick shit.
Mm-hmm. That shit was badass.
Facts.
All right, let's see what you. Okay, here we go. God damn, all these fucking pop-ups. God damn it. Here we
Okay,
go.
hit him the drop. Hit him the drop.
All right.
Philly paid him, never tried to put him on the
It says
field.
here the 49ers and Eagles are working to finalize the deal
Okay, yeah, but it's done though.
for a mid-round pick.
There you go.
The trade cannot and would not be processed until June 1st, until both sides are okay.
It's like 2 days away.
Bryce Huff was traded on his rookie contract still? Is that what this is too? Because then he's still being moved on this same contract, which is awesome. If so.
Johnny said he made $12 million to be disgruntled.
Oh man. I know. It's like I wanted 13 at least.
Tough is tough.
All right, I just put it in the thread.
Yeah, I think so. Brandon, the boy from Campbell, Jihad Campbell, I think he can rush the passer. You know, during during the draft
right?
shit, you know, they showed him lining up everywhere in the linebacker position.
Yeah.
All right, he reworked his contract to facilitate the trade.
Oh wow.
Jihad. I like it. I have a lot of jihads.
Yeah. It
War
says
Campbell.
Huff will be reunited with Robert Saleh.
Reunited.
Yeah, he's probably mad. He's like, man, I didn't mean. Listen, it wasn't you. It was me. You know, like it's like you got to look. We're bringing you over here. I know I traded you away to the Eagles. You know, and did he got a Super Bowl ring? He did nothing.
Well, that means they've had defensive. That's Bryce Huff, Thomas Morstead, and Chaz Surratt.
Oh, it's my cousin.
Yeah,
all three.
Chaz Surratt is the special teams guy we just signed.
Yeah. All three former Jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chaz.
Yeah. Surratt, some shit like that.
Jackson Dart signed his 4-year, $17 million fully guaranteed contract.
Stratton Oakmont.
Candlestick says Salah influenced this for sure. Some mid-rounders, I believe. Come on now.
Let's go. We don't give a
and
fuck
then Bogey, can you push the trade through in the SIF? I swapped my 12-6 for Dennis's 13th and 14th.
Which one is it?
The SIF, Brotherhood of the SIF. We got to trade.
Push it through?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm not a commissioner,
my shit.
so I can't do that. That's on Bogey.
I think I got the hip hop ones down. Let me take a look here, see if I can upload. I didn't chop and screw them. I just slowed it down just to get something going. I can mess with it later. I'm going to put a rock version also.
Let's get it.
All right, so the trend, what's the trend? Okay, so 2025.
Did I export it?
Oh, so Dennis and Johnny Mittens have a trade. Okay.
Want to share. Bagpipes pop. Let's see how this sounds.
Oh shit! I like that. That sounds like a little pop like type shit, man. On my mama with a little bit of hip hop influence to it, bro. I like that.
Pop, and I'm gonna do a metal rock one right now. I'm just gonna cut it from a song and then like change the pitch and tempo a little bit.
I like that shit.
That way we don't get flat. Okay, next. There it is. Found it. It's like right in the middle of the song. We have a nice little breakdown. Somewhere around the 2-minute mark. Where'd it go? Here. That was loud. Oh man. It's here.
I like it. I like it when things move in unison. The plan moves. The plan is going accordingly. The evil plan of the Sith.
A bloody plan.
Yeah.
You were able to make a trade, a deal or something?
What?
Were you able to make a trade or a deal or something?
Oh, no. Just I pushed someone else's thing through, but I'm just saying just like the way I wanted things to go, like to fall to me, where like I don't like queuing players up until I get to like the IDP section.
Yeah.
And like then I start queuing like crazy. And it's like, but like I was like, okay, I'm coming up at 15 picks. That was my last pick. I was like, let me just queue up like 20 motherfuckers, and there's a bunch of them still there, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think I'm on now. The Brotherhood of the Sith. Ooh. Hold on, let me go walk my little man out for kindergarten. Be right back.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the dark side. It's funny, this year I went to a lot of Star Wars nights, walking up through the middle of the park, and they have a DJ. And he would go, hey, who here supports the dark side? You know, raise your lightsaber or make some noise. And then they would do, who likes the light side? And the dark side, like every single of it was the one that was more popular than the other. So shout out to Dark Side. I think you won the popularity contest this year
All
at the
about it.
Star Wars Nights. It was funny to think how impactful was Vader and how impactful Palpatine Darth Sidious was for those who support the dark side. Like, how influential were those two characters? They have to be the whole story, right? I don't know if that's Bogey's background music. It almost sounds like there's a old school. I don't know, sitcom that's like action sitcom or something. Fred Warner off the board and the Brotherhood of the Sith.
Who picked them, Bogey?
The Brotherhood.
Brother.
I don't know why Sleeper doesn't tell you who did that pick.
Yeah,
but
Bogey
just
took
says
him.
that was the last player off
Bogey
the
took
board.
him.
Right now.
Cut this track up. It's taking your time. Badass drum breakdown right there. Crazy. All right. I'm sampling this from Bagpipes of War, so it's going to be pretty awesome. Bagpipes of War.
I watched the replay and I saw you guys talking about the last time we played the new bagpipes.
Oh yeah.
Our temporarily banned from live streaming or whatever.
It's like, oh shit, that's copyright. All right. I thought I had clipped it short enough or whatever, so I just have to make sure I change the tempo and pitch just enough to where it doesn't really affect us. I cut this down and take the best parts though. It's like a long clip. Let's see what I like.
Yeah, if I just imagine somebody sitting in the office going like, I've heard that before. And they go into a catalog going, it was chord.
Damn, I don't know what I want to use. Mute this track. Pull this one down. Mute this track. Let's work with this one, I guess. Right. Let's change the speed. Let's go faster. switch it up. Crazy. Okay. Think I got it. That's a little too fast. Normal speed. Okay. Bagpipes, metal, or bagpipes of war. Second. Boom. And all right, uploading this bad boy. We'll get there, folks. Give me a second. Pipes of war. Let's see if this isn't too fast. Son, bless you.
Thank you.
Fire up the bagpipes of war. Yeah, I like it. So we'll have one for that'll be for, I guess, Scottish Lad, and then we can have the other one for McLaurin. Nice. All right, what else we got? I guess we can get rid of the old bagpipes. Are they cool?
Those are some adult bogey favorites.
Well, we got 3 different bagpipes for right now.
Yeah, that's
Why
cool.
not? All right. While we're on a break, JD's making a quick phone call. Bogart's walking his little man out for kindergarten. I want to remind you guys to head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com on the still can, 20% off of everything. $13 t-shirts, $18 front and back woo-wops. Those things are usually $30 plus shipping. So take advantage right now. Everything's almost half off. Sale will continue for a few more days. I think on the 2nd is when it's expiring, and this is the extended sale from Memorial Day, so just the last few days. There will not be another extension. It's probably going to be the biggest sale that will happen in the next couple of months, so take advantage while you can. And since we're here, we'll play a message from our sponsor. make sure you head on over, making sure you check that out.
Appreciate you holding it down. NeonPeacockMerch.com, everybody.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's getting hot now, bro. It was 90s yesterday. Getting a haircut with the sun beaming on us. That shit was crazy, bro. Shout out to my barber. He does the house calls. But then it was like, then I had to go. I got sent on a mission to do a store run real quick. So I made it on time though yesterday, huh? Well, essentially, I made it on just our start time.
Right on time.
And what that means whenever we did start.
Got a couple new bagpipes, Bogart. A couple new bagpipes. Here's the hip hop one.
That so sounds like
I got some good.
Christian McCaffrey.
I need my.
Hey,
I got
that's
some
badass.
breaking news, fellas.
Oh,
What's that?
Scott Hansen is signing a multi-year deal to continue the voice of Red Zone.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
go, Scott. He was threatening to leave that motherfucker, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
We might have got Matt.
I think it was a ploy for more money.
Or what's
Could
the
be.
other guy? Andrew.
Hey, the man. He doesn't take a bathroom break like all day.
With it, but
No, I know.
7
The
hours.
GOAT is back.
Cool. The bagpipes of war for that then.
Oh, that one, you get the real river dancing on that one. Oh, the laddie. That's one of those ones when you need to pump up and have it going.
Yep.
And you can hide behind a dead.
This will get the adrenaline going. The bagpipes.
I remember when I first met y'all back in the days, and then Sven, right? Sven was one of those. Do you call Terry McLaurin the Scottish lad? I go, yeah. He's like, that's fucking awesome. And like for years, till this day, if Terry McLaurin does something, I'll get a text from him. The laddie.
The Scottish lad.
He lives on. Been around for a minute now, the laddie. The OG laddie, right? 2019, I think. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, season 7. You know what's crazy? You never really say someone in season 7 can actually like really have their breakout year because he's a guy who's usually a lock for a thou wow if he's healthy all season, right? And he's been QB proof, but now he actually has a guy that he might be able to hit for like 1,400 for real.
Yeah, man. He had a really impressive season last year, knows a lot of touchdowns, and there were some games where it's like, oh, he wasn't doing anything, and then he had like one big play. So it's a little scary, but scary.
I do go back to DeAndre Hopkins in that system where he definitely garnered 30% of the target market share, but like he's not a broader spectrum of the route tree like DeAndre is, or Nuke was, I should say, was, huh?
Yeah, it was. I saw a picture of him in Ravens gear. It's like,
It's like, see, hey, I think it's more appealing than seeing Dez Bryant, though. Remember, they tried to make Dez Bryant a thing over there at one point?
That was kind of, yeah.
He caught one touchdown through the X. I was like, oh, back.
That's all I remember. The only thing.
It was pretty awesome. Especially for the dumbasses that were starting Dez Bryant. Like, oh, bro, he's going to be a thing. Really? I'll bet against it.
Damn, I don't know these guys again.
It is kind of funny, the blatantly obvious. Ooh. Oh, shit. I need to get this phone call real quick.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm sending transcripts out for work. Should have gone to go get a sandwich when it was quiet. He said that track got me thinking dark beer, scotch, dancing. Yep. That's going to be perfect for Sundays. Going to be perfect. Perfect. Where is it?
Perfect. Wow. College teams are going to be fined $500,000 if the fans storm the field. God damn.
Yeah, well, they're like tearing down goalposts and stuff.
Yeah, so they're saying field stormings in the SEC will now cost the home team $500,000. Huge.
It's a large chunk of change.
For a college, yeah.
You typing. Real quick. These people have a portal? Shit. I'm over here typing out an email and I'm going to submit this job to a portal. Let's find out. Prevail. What happens when you work for a whole bunch of different companies?
Mm-hmm.
But he has their own way of doing things.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you work for someone, Peacock, or a company? How does that work for you?
I'm a third, like we're a small owned business, and we just kind of take jobs from other people and fill them in.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of contract work, really.
So it's like a mom and pop thing, almost, sort of thing like that.
Almost, but we compete with all the big businesses, and that's why I'm always busy. I'm doing like stuff that I'm doing the same amount of work or stuff that like a whole staff or office is doing.
That's crazy.
But yeah, let's see. Where the fuck did I send these to?
And that wasn't a good phone call. It's a hard pass phone call. I'm like, come on. Darn. You know, when the money calls, you're like, all right, hello. And they go, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just, they're paying me the courtesy of calling me back. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck you. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. Yeah, actually, oh yeah, that's fine. It's cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I affect that voice. Like, oh hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Why is my work voice like that?
It happens. My dad used to sound super white when he put his work voice on. Oh, hello. I don't know what the fuck.
See, that's exactly how I sound. Oh, hey. Well, you know what? You have a great day. No, you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, fuck you.
Yeah, it's a hard pace.
Didn't they do a movie like Telemarketer or something like that with the big gay black dude? What's his name? Terry Crews.
Oh,
big gay black dude.
He did all the best big gay black roles.
Wow.
Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
That shit's funny.
He said he had more problems with her. So you're not white?
He's all pissed.
Shout out to Terry Crews.
He was in like some country recently, and they were like cutting cheese in front of him or whatever the fuck. He's like the only black dude there. And then like they're all like, oh, he's all impressed with what they're doing. It's like a huge thing of cheese. The guy's cutting it. And then the song comes on in the background, the Vanessa Carlton or whatever. And everybody stops and they're like, whoa, and start laughing and shit. He fucking starts singing and dancing, of course. Like, it's hilarious. He's like in a market and like, I don't know where the fuck.
Wow.
Asia.
And they just started giving him cheese.
Who knows?
That's probably like a high honor in that country, huh?
Cutting the cheese.
Finest goat cheese. I don't know why they were like Greeks to me.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pay attention to the folk, so I don't know what they were. They were a lot shorter and like brownish. I don't know.
Goat cheese. This is from my mother country.
I'm trying to find a fucking email to turn this job into, and I don't know where I'm supposed to turn it into. It's like if I've never submitted work to these people before, and I have. I just don't know what the fuck I do when I do it. It's crazy. I give up.
I want you.
Is that who I sent it to? Here we go. I found the email. Oh, it's the scheduling one. What? Weird.
Ooh.
Well, I don't care. I got to get it to them somehow. I'm going to send it to their scheduling department. Here, take this, all of you. It is the work product of a reporter for which you are to make profit.
I'll be right back. One more minute.
Signature. Hungry boys. What are we putting on the for lunch?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that just yet. But I know it's not that time. I might throw some hamburgers in the. I might throw
two
some
cups of
hamburgers
coffee
in the
for
grill.
breakfast. That's it. I need to turn in this stupid job real fast. Cancel. Start. 8 p.m. What portal is there? It's weird. I don't understand. Yes. Oli. You spell that. Cioli. Something like that. Copy order to Jamal Hicks.
Yes, sir.
Got that calling.
My shit echoing?
Yes.
Damn it. I'll be right back.
Next Thursday at 2:45. What's next Thursday? The 5th? Yeah. Sure. Nothing on the schedule. Sounds good.
You're still echoing, bro?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, a little bit.
Damn. I wonder what's wrong.
Say I didn't hear anything, but that's me.
Well, that's better now. That's better now.
Is G?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't hear an echo anyway on mine.
No, you're good now.
Good looking.
Cool, man. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat before things get hairy over here.
Yeah, I'm starting to get my man. I don't know what the fuck I want today. I want to get on the fucking grill, bro.
I'm thinking about throwing some hamburgers in the grill.
On everything. It's gonna be hot as shit. It's already hot as. Come on now, facts.
You know what I put up yesterday,
everything,
JD, in the back? Was like curtains in the back, and it's nice and shaded now. I don't get the sun all now.
Oh yeah, that make it a whole lot easier to get out there and do your thing.
I don't have to get like rain coming in and all that stuff. It just hits the curtains and I know. Oh shit.
Yeah, you got an outdoor kitchen, huh, bro?
Yeah.
Yep, it's nice.
Yeah, that's federal.
That's where you can fry some fish without stanking the joint up.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing lately when we fry fish. Take the deep fryer outside. Oh my mama.
Hey, I be getting mad when somebody's frying fish on the block and they go, that fucking smell hella good.
Where's the invite at on everything?
You fry that motherfucker.
And you know where I've been going to go get my rockfish from, bro?
Where is that, the Asian joint?
No, fucking Costco.
Oh, word? Oh, you did say that. Yeah, they got some thick bitches over there, huh?
Oh my mama, in fact, they got cod, they got rockfish, they got
Cod's my favorite.
They got catfish. I think they got tilapia. They got fat shit out there, but you got to get it like early because once it's gone, it's gone. They don't got no more than that.
Because people be stocking up on them hoes too.
100%. Just like the crab and the shrimp. They got and the lobster. They lobster tails is going crazy.
Yeah, it is. I like going over there and getting the whole thing of ribeyes. It's like it'd be like $50-$60 and you get like eight little 9 to 12 ounce ribeyes and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, super good value. Then I just individually vacuum the little freezer woo-wop bags and just stash them away. Bam.
Come on now.
Ooh, food sounds good.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I know we did. I do this thing. So we got like this
chicken like every day
sesame.
this week already. I think I
What do
gotta
you
get
think
a
about
burger.
that?
Gotta probably get a burger this time to change it up because I had like chicken strips I think like 3 days in a row. And I don't know, like I have leftovers at the house, but you know, I'm not down to go all the way over there just for leftovers.
I mean, if it was like that, you would have packaged it and brought it with you to work. Yeah.
Well, it was a big thing. Like it was already in a big Tupperware, and my kids and my mother-in-law are at home, so I was like, maybe they'll just eat that later. So I didn't bring it with me.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go show up at the house and then be like, oh, she was probably cooking something, or they didn't touch it, knowing them. But you know, just trying to be considerate.
You know what kills me about Tupperware is that like, well, we only cook for like a big family. Like it's like the only way I know to cook. Then we'll have leftovers in the Tupperware. They'll be like a couple days later, and I'll just forget them motherfuckers is in the fridge.
Yep, happens.
And I'm like, damn, how old is this? I'm like, I hate wasting shit.
Yeah, you're like me.
Sometimes I'll be so high that I start counting. Oh, it was only 4 days. Nuke it. You know what I mean? It was in the fridge.
Yeah, that's how I am. I got the 4-day rule too. Oh, my mama, 3-4 days, man. I'm still smashing.
Yeah, I'm like, that's like the limit for me. Like 4 days. I'm like, that's so good. Nuke the shit out of it.
What is it? Taco Bell
if it's
has
things like that have
burritos.
heavy cream and things of that nature, probably
Ooh, I
not.
haven't had Taco Bell.
No, Taco Bell has these grilled cheese burritos. These things are good.
That shit fire.
Yeah. Where there's like they grill it. It's like a it's like a quesadilla wrapped the burrito grilled and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. They put like this cheese sauce in it.
It's pretty
it up
good.
right now. Doesn't look bad at all.
I like Taco Bell because like if I want to eat bad, that's where I'm going.
I love Taco Bell, bro.
No,
Oh, my
man.
mama.
Like,
you know what I like about Taco Bell?
Like, all right, it's time to eat bad, real good.
Because one of my favorite things is a Nacho Bel Grande. But when you go inside that motherfucker, they got that kiosk. You can load that motherfucking Nacho Bel Grande up, bro. Oh my mama!
Right.
All I need is a Nacho Bel
I
Grande.
had that and the grilled cheese burrito for.
I like the double. I like the double crunch. I like the double burrito, and then I get that bitch grilled, bro. That's all I need from Taco Bell, bro. Maybe for them 3 items.
Cheese burrito.
Everything.
Yeah, and I always get the steak. I'll pay that extra $1.50 or whatever. Like, give me the steak version.
Yeah, I like the chicken on everything. That
You
chicken,
know, at
that
least
they
the
got
chicken,
fired.
you could probably assume it's real. You know.
Yep.
The chicken's definitely real. I mean, they're antibiotic chickens for sure.
And it's fake chicken.
Just like in America intended. But yeah, they what is it they got? Like I ate a Mexican pizza the other day. I was like, man, I should have ordered 2 of them. Just so I could eat like a big
that's what my
Mexican
wife
pizza
get is the
sandwich.
Mexican pizzas. She love that shit, bro.
That shit goes kind of crazy. You got to eat it immediately though. Like that one you can't reanimate.
Soggier
You know
than
what
a
I mean?
motherfucker.
The dexterity goes away right away.
Mm-hmm.
And they got this jalapeno cream sauce over there, right? They only put it on their certain they put it on their quesadillas, but I always get a side of this shit. Jalapeno cream. I'll get like 3 sides of it. This shit is the GOAT. Like people not knowing about the jalapeno cream sauce over there. It's their little orange woo-wop.
I had to do the Taco Bell, the Jack in the Box crispy taco with the avocado lime deal the other day.
The mini tacos.
Yeah, they had like a $10 snack box or whatever. They had a whole bunch of shit in it. That was pretty decent. Like,
Hey, you know what goes crazy over there? Their little smash burgers over there aren't bad at all. The Jack in the Box smash woo-wops.
I haven't had that yet.
Yeah,
the smash,
you know,
where they fry and they smash the burger down and shit, with the patty.
Hey, the
It's like
creamy
vanilla
jalapeno sauce from Church's Chicken is probably the best. Oh,
They got a creamy jalapeno dog
my
over
chicken
there.
tenders. I had that yesterday with my chicken tenders.
Bro, hey, Peacock. So
At
when I go to Church's, I make sure they give me extra so I can take some of them home, bro. No lie.
2 of them in the pack. They were
Wow,
Man,
they
that
got a
shit
Church's
goes
over
so
here. Huh?
fucking
creamy
crazy, dog.
jalapeno.
I love Church's Chicken. That's my childhood. They closed them all
Church's
down in
goes
San Jose,
crazy.
but I heard they got one out here somewhere.
They have a
It's
big
couple of
Texas
them.
sandwich.
We got one in the P, and then it's
You
one
got a
on
good
Florida
chicken
right next to
sandwich,
Burbank.
They got a chicken sandwich called the Big Tex, and it's like 3 chicken strips, and then it's like Texas toast on both sides with like a slice of lettuce and like I don't know, like whatever dressing they put on that shit. But it's good. It's probably mayo. I don't know. I don't really like.
It could be that
mayo.
orange jalapeno dog he was talking about.
Maybe it was like spicy mayo on that thing. You can get it spicy. Fuck. All right. I'll be back, guys.
Yeah, I ain't had churches since I was like 11.
Man, we just had that shit last week. 100%. No, matter of fact, on Monday, either Sunday or Monday, we had it with the shit that we was barbecuing, I think. We just had that shit though. My mama. You could tell the difference between Popeyes and Churches too. Everything.
For sure.
And Churches got the jalapeno too on everything. Take the bite of the jalapeno, pour that shit, the juice on your fucking chicken. Oh my mama.
Mm.
Man, talking about food, dog. Shit crazy.
Oh, I can't. Ew.
They had that there was a man free the homie Pooh Shiesty, but he had the joint churches over Popeyes, I think, or something like that.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was like him and 21 Savage. But 21 was hella about it because he was like, yeah, churches all day over Popeyes. I'm not mad at either.
Oh man, I'm ready to get down with both of them, bro. Oh my mama, 100%.
And they have the little biscuits. They just be in like all in the butter, hella good.
I like Popeye's popcorn shrimp.
Oh, the popcorn shrimp is the bomb.
You know what
and they mashed potatoes and gravy is the best fast food mashed potato gravy there is.
I love their red beans and rice too.
Oh yeah,
that was like my introduction to red beans and rice.
Facts.
Was Popeyes. Just like McDonald's barbecue sauce was my first introduction to barbecue sauce. Like, you know, when you're a picky kid.
Come on now.
Like I would like, I don't want the barbecue ribs at the party. And like, then I tried barbecue sauce one day with a goddamn chicken nugget. I was like, oh, this is that shit right here.
This is what I've been missing. Can't believe it.
Wiener Schnitzel, pause. Wiener Schnitzel introduced me to chili cheese greatness.
Oh, I love Wiener Schnitzel, bro. That is the shit. I was like,
oh, chili cheese. I'm wherever it's at. I'm like, oh, it's got to be good. You know what I mean?
That is my shit, bro.
I just made chili cheese curly fries. Well, my girl did the other night. She was like, "You want chili cheese curly fries?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" With some little bit of dollop of sour cream and some sliced jalapenos. You feel me? A little tapatio.
All I need is chili and onions because you know I don't fuck with the cheese. But now if it's some queso like nacho cheese, then I could have chili. You know what I mean? But I can't do the shredded cheese.
Yeah. Hey. That's what I was thinking about on Playmakers. We should do like a top 12 consensus movie theater food. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Because
there's a gang of shit, but nachos at the movie theaters where you peel back the little thing. You know, they come with the little circle chips, and then you peel back the little cheese thing, and then you get the little cups of sliced jalapenos like that shit.
Yeah, I like the shit from 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven nachos, man. Exactly. Oh my mama, them used to be the go-to in the clutch when you was a young boy. Oh my mama.
You know what the cheat code was? So like, you know how it'll come in the little black container,
right?
And the chips are in the bag.
Right.
So then I'll just boom, and I'll take the container and fill that bitch with hella cheese and chili and shit. Put the jalapenos in there, and then we'll open a bag of chips and we'll buy other little dollar bag of chips, and then now you just got the little thing to dip. You
know what I mean? That is a cheat code. I see.
And we used to be in there, it'd be like 5-6 of us, and the motherfucker at 7-Eleven be hella mad because we'd be going in and out, taking turns going to go fill the cheese and chili up there. Fill the little tray up.
That's federal.
Super cheat code. They used to be hot. You can't stop us all after school. Hella kids there. Just yeah. So good.
Come on now.
The bag chili. That's what it was too. When you see them put it in the machine, it's just like a little bag thing.
But I used to slap that shit though. And then I like 7-Eleven spicy hot dogs. Them motherfuckers
hell yeah
that shit too.
Hey, even I've had their pizza faded a couple times. That shit's fire too.
Come on now. Johnny said, Ziploc full of spaghetti, best movie theater food there is. Talk about it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Getting your own shit up in that bitch. In fact.
Hmm.
Mm.
God, just thinking about food is making me fucking hungry right now. God damn.
That's how you feel, bro?
God damn. It's
Yes,
killing me.
I feel the same way.
Oh,
Facts.
boy. And you know what? You know when you want to eat, but you don't know what you want? I'm thinking about burgers or something, man.
Yeah, bruh. Facts.
I only want to do something quick and easy that I can enjoy. Man. That's all I want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on that grill today, bro. On everything.
I know tri-tip sounds good.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
I got steaks for the weekend, though.
Yeah, I want to throw some. I haven't had no steaks on the grill in a minute, bro. That's probably gonna be the next move.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember Candlestick. He was telling me when we first moved out here, he was talking about getting one of them wood woo wops. I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of tight. Start smoking shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the Traegers.
Like when Dennis be doing fat shit.
Yeah, them Traegers go crazy, bro.
I know, I want one. Cause then I'm the type of motherfucker. I'll be up at 3, loaded up. You know what I'm saying? Wake up like fucking 4 or 5 hours.
I mean, they be having shit that go for 12 hours because you can start that bitch right when you get up or in the middle of the afternoon. And then when you get up in the morning, that bitch, you know what I mean? Put that bitch on 200 degrees.
Or something.
Facts. I love it. I want a Traeger and I want a blacksmith. I mean a Blackstone.
Yeah, my boy, shout out to my man Eastside Eric. He just got one of them Blackstone woo wops.
Yeah, them Blackstones go crazy.
Yeah, he was saying like when you clean it, you got to put like the oil and then you just turn it on hella high.
Right.
Yeah, because them Mongolian woo wops is dope, bruh. They got a lot of those out here. I haven't tried one yet. Kidda was going crazy on the Mongolian joints last year. I remember he was like, bro, all you can eat. I'm like, oh shit. Because you can load up fat shit over there. You tell them like a whole bowl of meat if you wanted. Pause. Like, but they just throw it on. You put everything in the bowl, then they cook it for you on the stone. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need one of them black stone. What is that shit made of? Is it made of actual stone? Or is it man-made? Or is it cut from stone?
I think it's cut from stone, I think.
Did you know you have some of those woo wops that they throw together? Like, is quartz crystal? Do they manufacture that? Or is that always just cut? Because then they have different colors. That like all my shit is all white in my house. Like a real kingpin cocaine boss. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, my countertops, they're called Miami White. And I was like, when we were at the gallery, I was like, yeah, that's him right there. That's us. Straight. Luxurious. Everything all white fucks me up though. When I'm shrooming, I walk in there, I feel like, oh shit, I'm in a cloud. Yeah. All the hardware is black though, so it's pretty cool. It's like my house is a piano. Especially downstairs, everything's black or white on purpose. I'm an Illuminati. I'm just gonna say it, yeah. Well, yeah, well, shit. I think that might be him.
Yep.
Unless you got anything else popped up, Lee, pause.
Nothing, to be honest with you. Nothing at all.
That's all good, man. Did we get any motion in the Sith?
I'll take a look right now. And you made your last pick, correct?
Yeah. I didn't realize I was like, I'm on the clock. Then I go walk my little man.
All right, so who's on the clock right now?
I was like, oh, that's not him.
We have AJ on the clock right now.
Okay. Yeah, he at work probably. Shout out to my son.
Yeah. AJ, and then we got Song on the clock. And then High Rollers, which could be a while.
At least we got 4-hour clocks now.
Oh, that's right. That's good. Yeah.
What's crazy is his brutal honesty. Like, because I don't like rush nobody. But like, I'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? You're on the clock. You know, it's like after 2 hours. Oh, yeah, I haven't really put any thought into it yet. I'm like, wow, he's so honest that pisses me the fuck off. Like, really? You know you're on the clock. Yeah, I know. I just haven't put any thought into it. So when do you intend on putting any thought into it?
Yeah, I'm going to, in the last
Oh, well, we have 8 hours. No, that's not how it works. You know?
Let's just
And he did it every time. And I was like, you know what? It's all good though, because it could be part of his master plan. This is the Brotherhood of the Sith. He could be like, all right, get everyone on tilt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, shout out to Mike and Kev. He's a good people though. He's good people for real because we actually met him.
It looks like we may be having an IDP run here.
What's up?
Looks like an IDP run's coming. You Candlestick went with Henley.
I know. Bernard. I wanted Henley.
Oh yeah.
He got me because I took Cooper and he goes, you knew I was going to take Cooper. I said, fuck yeah. And then even Banks was like, damn, Cooper over Roquan. I'm like, that's where I'm at. And it's almost because I'm almost trying to make up for last year when JD was getting all the Coopers and so was Candlestick. And I'm like, man, Quay Walker's the guy. And y'all was like, nah. And then I was wrong. Now I have all the Coopers I can get. We make up for last year. But I'm not mad at it. Cooper and Bernard so far for me, for my little tandem. Shout out to my man Tyrell Bernard or Terrell.
Terrell Bernard.
Terrell. Gefilte fish.
Yes,
Johnny said, "Got to roll, guys. Second to last day of working for my boss all week. Peace, 100%, big bro. Be smooth out there."
My man John Mitz, everybody.
Johnny said High Roller's going to take 8 hours to be scared of picking again.
Yeah. He's going to be like, hey, check this out, JD. You ready for this? I text him. I go, hey, he's on the clock for 2 hours. I tell him, hey, bro. And he says the whole thing. I haven't really put any thought into it. This and all that shit I was saying. Then he's like, oh, I actually think I'm going to trade this pick. I'm like, oh, so you got offers? And then like it's crickets. But then then I see him. He's in the chat. He's like, who wants this pick? Hawkinson and Roquan's there. And like, I was again on him. Damn, newbie.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, why are you saying names? But here's the thing. I wouldn't have roasted him so bad, but he kept like being really adamant that like Dynasty is his thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no, I got this. I do Dynasty. And it's like, well, Fantasy 101, you don't say names that haven't been drafted yet, let alone telegraphic.
And JD, as soon as I saw that in the league chat, I called
TJ Hawkinson. Like, no one's trading up for TJ Hawkinson here, by the way.
Bogey knew what I called him for yesterday when he saw the league chat.
Oh,
everybody knows me. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? We're all savages. And it was just, it was a misstep on his point. But, it's okay to just be honest and be like, hey, I'm just taking my time thinking, like, I'm trying to do this. Like, no, I got this plan, okay. God. It's like, it is kind of ironic because it's the Brotherhood of the Sith. So he's like trying to use some Jedi mind tricks. He's like, everyone, Hawkinson and Roquan's here. I mean? At least he took Hawkinson, though. Made up for it. He didn't take Roquan, and that kind of made me upset about it because then I wasn't intending on taking Roquan there, but if he kept falling, I would have. So, and it's just, he understood it immediately. I didn't really have to explain it. If the script was flipped, he probably would have been upset too if he was targeting a certain player and then someone just started saying the name out loud. Then other people that might not even been they might have been oblivious to said player. They go, oh shit, that's right, Roquan. Yeah. Right. But it's the Brotherhood of the Sith. There will be some slain. You know what I mean? It's just only right.
Talk about it.
It is war. Star Wars.
Peacock goes, all right, I'm going to try and eat a little healthier. I'm going to eat a chicken salad croissant and a zucchini soup.
Cool.
Let's get it. I love chicken salad, bro. My grandma makes the finest chicken salad there is. Get it on some toasted French bread. Oh my goodness!
So that's game over, huh?
That sounds
fire.
I used to get the chicken salad woo wop at a what is it called? Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
they still got that there?
I never had it before.
They had a chicken salad sandwich back in the day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, with the crunchies and everything, and the little Asian sauce. I'm not mad at it. I like croissant things.
Yeah, it's a croissant shop out here in Sac, kind of like in Greenhaven, where that's all they do is croissants. They open up at like 5 in the morning, so you got
the fresh ones.
Well, yeah, they fresh ones, and you got the fruit filled one, you got chocolate filled one, you got ham and cheese, you got all types of croissants, bro. And they sell out by like 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? By 12 p.m. in the afternoon. But the shit is fire.
They probably rotate them. Pause.
100%. Sometimes you go in early in the morning because you know I got to be to work early in the morning, so I go get coffee and I go get a couple of them. I'll get a plain and an apple, and fucking you'll get them warm right out the thing, or sometimes you'll just put it in the microwave for 30 seconds on everything. Shit fire.
Hey, chocolate croissants, my jam,
bro. That shit crazy. Everything. I might have to take it, but we had to be on some early morning shift on everything. That's one of the spots.
Hey, one of them Sundays, I'll go.
Right.
I'll come through Rock on a Sunday. I'll hit the shop beforehand.
Oh my mama!
Because them Sundays we do the long haul. On some of them Sundays,
100%.
Yeah, I might have to pull up in the heart to start.
Oh my mama! Ain't we could get a dozen of them bitches, half a dozen, because they sell them by the motherfuckers come in and buy them like they donuts for when for their work group and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. What is it called? Them at the donut shops in the Yum Donuts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, them shits is the shit because the croissant sandwiches there go crazy, bro.
Come on,
I'm a big here's my signature: the turkey with bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayo, a little bit of onion, and an avocado, bro. That's my shit right there.
Yeah, I love that. I like that.
There's the avocado, turkey, bacon.
At Sprouts, they got a $5 turkey and bacon whole wheat sandwich and a water for $5. Nigga, excuse my language.
They put the toothpicks through.
Man, that shit so motherfucking fire on everything. I'll be right back.
I feel like you know when they cut them into small triangles and they put the little woo-wop through them. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. BLT is just my shit. Period. Too. I ain't had like a good BLT in a minute. I remember, Philip from the Icon Show.
Mm-hmm.
He said there's nothing like a fresh BLT in tomato season. And I was like, there's a tomato season? I'm like, have I been doing BLTs wrong this whole time? But yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing like that good old BLT, bro. On a croissant too. Bacon's my shit. That's one thing I did cut back though. I just only add it to things now. Before I used to just like every other day fucking fry a pack of bacon up. Nothing to eat. Bacon and rice, fucking bacon egg sandwiches. Bacon egg cheese goes crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Last night, we do this thing. It's like shaved beef, right? It's like thin slice. And then you put broccoli. And then like green beans and shiitake mushrooms, and you stir fry this bitch, and then we put this sesame seed dressing type woo wop. You know what I mean? A little bit of brown sugar and I call it beef broccoli and friends.
Have you ever had that cut up steak at a Cheesecake Factory, and it's like an Asian like type of thing, but that shit is over. Fire. They got the mushrooms and all that shit in it with the mashed potatoes.
That's the one I'm trying to emulate.
Man, that shit is the best shit ever, bro.
Like, I'll try to cook dishes at places that I like. That's one of the that's the one.
Man.
With the shiitake woo wops in it.
Yeah, that shit go crazy. That's the only thing I get from Cheesecake Factory.
When I go there, they got this like lemon chicken woo wop. It's like breaded fried chicken, but it has like this lemon like sauce.
Oh wow.
And then it has mashed potatoes with gravy, and like that shit goes pretty crazy. I think I might have actually got that from Candlestick because one time I was there, he ordered. I was like, let me get that too. I'll have what he's having.
Come on now.
Yeah, because normally I just like Cheesesteak Factory or Cheesecake Factory. I always get the cheesesteak sandwich that they have there.
Oh, I never had it.
Yeah, I don't even think it's ribeye. It's like whatever the fuck steak, but yeah, give me a steak sandwich. I'm not mad at it. Pause.
I'll be right back. I gotta make another call.
my girl used to love cheesecake when I first started seeing her. And then like, I remember when we were 21 now, then we would go have drinks and eat, because cheesecake's fat shit with the drinks too. Yeah. And like, I remember it would just be hella dark in this motherfucker. You're like, yo, it's hella dark in here. Like, you wear sunglasses, fool. Oh, that's right. Because, they had like one little bitty light per table. Like, yo, this motherfucker darker than the motherfucker in here. I ran up in Cheesecake Factory one day on National Cheesecake Day. It's on my Instagram, and I announced it, and I shook everyone. I went up in there, hey, everybody! My girl did not want to sit down and eat after that. I was like, it's National Cheesecake Day. They all looked at me spooked, though, like I was about to hold the joint up. Yeah, but I guess, it was like 2013, so people were used to just people walking around with phones out like that. Yeah. It was classic, though, all their reactions. They didn't like it. They got a Reese's cheesecake over there. Smack.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I like cheesecake. It's all right. I can't like do too much cheesecake though. Let's do it.
Yeah, we can do that. We can call it a day.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's put a bow on it. NeonPeacockMerch.com, everybody. 40% off till the 2nd of June. So the countdown to the end of this major sale. This is one of the more major sales we've had. So a shout out to everybody that's utilized it. And for all of those that haven't yet, man, get to it. You know what I mean? Get you some GWN drip. Get you some of your favorite NFL inspired t-shirts. We got NBA Jam style joints, man. We got
MLB ones too.
We got everything that under the sun. Man, get you some mugs, motherfucking rugs. Yeah, mugs, rugs. Somebody knocking? Yeah, but yeah, get neonpeacockmerch.com. 40% off the entire site. $13 regular and classic style tees. Not to mention $18 regular and classic style tees with the front and back designs. Let's go.
You have yourself a wonderful weekend, Bogey. Same to you, JD, and same to you, Peacock. And to all subscribers, enjoy. And we will see you Tuesday. Man. Hey, don't forget to check out Diamond Cutters this weekend. We'll be back.
There you go. Look at that. Look at Lee. He's on his game. You gonna take it home, Lee?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Peace out.
I like it. You're in Diamond Joe's respect.
Yep. Diamond Joe, I'll see you Sunday night. And probably Spencer the Guru and Papa Guru.
A shout.
Right,
shout out to everybody. Y'all have a great weekend.
Peace.
All right, y'all. I had to go get me some food. I ain't gonna lie. I had to throw some shit in the air fryer on my mama.
Come on. What you doing?
Just some taquito and a couple burritos.
Oh, okay.
On everything.
Ooh, the taquito
100%.
thing.
Come on now.
You
do sour cream?
A fine weekend, my friend.
I appreciate you, big bro. You too. On everything.
Peace.
We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, OJ, man.
Yeah, OJ.
Bright and early.
Make sure y'all get locked in. We'll be back in a minute.
Peace.
Peace.
Prime one, that's him. I said, who that? Act like you knew that. Bogart Rock, Papa's got a brand new bag. Living in this city, sorta kinda like New Jack. When the night fall, we gon' ball, throwing blue racks. Hey, fuck is wrong with you? You can't play with me. I make the product move, the game is made for me. Finna charge it to the game, shit ain't for free. Take the chip home, ready to parade for me. Hey, make my presence felt, there's no denying me. Yeah, I know I'm the shit, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, school of hard knocks, check my degree. Do the math, it don't add up for you, tryna minus me, yeah. I take flight and no one flies me. I ain't polite, still ain't nobody nice as me, yeah. Provide my seeds with the finer things. The irony, the pharmacist had to provide the streets, yeah. The arsonist, burn it up 108 degrees, yeah. We lit them like the suckers make believe. They can't believe we on the grind 8 days a week. Wood full of dead owls.